Yo, people, what's going on? Back again with another footy talk. Months, what you telling me?
Bro, can't complain, man. Busyness, more busy. I'm busier than Liverpool's transfer window. That's what I would say. But yeah, man, just out here, of course, just witnessing the decimation on the timeline, the Lenny Euro stuff, man. Can't complain, bro. All good, man. What about you?
I'm calm, bro. I'm just seeing the meltdown online, bro. I swear down. Bear man doing up creative writing on the timeline, making up numbers, making up figures. They overpaid. Marker releasing things saying, he got bullied to going into Man United and they threatened to not play him, which didn't happen. I know for a fact it didn't happen. It's just funny, bro. I'm just seeing the cope everywhere, bro. And what can I say, bro? We got the rivals
Yeah.
rattled, bro. We're exposing everyone's deficiencies right now. We're exposing Arsenal's deficiencies. We're exposing Liverpool's deficiencies. We're exposing Chelsea. We're exposing Real Madrid. We're exposing everyone, bro. Do you know what I mean? So it's a beautiful time, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? We've suffered for a long time. So, do you know what I mean? I'm enjoying this, bro. I'm dining, bro. I'm dining. Fine dining right now.
I hear it. I hear we saying it's not BBL things, it's VVS rants right now. It's
Hey,
VVS
bro,
rants.
I'm living life. I'm living life, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And the beautiful thing
I hear it.
about it is we're not even letting up. I know that next week there's gonna be something else announced. Do you know what
Mm.
I'm saying? And this is exactly what it is, bro. This is what happens when you have an operation, yeah, that is put together efficiently and you move properly. Like no
Yeah.
one can dispute that because if you support Liverpool, then you're seeing not much is happening. If you support Arsenal, you're seeing that these men have been negotiating for a player for nearly 3 weeks and still nothing's happened. And then you've got Man United where they get the green light from the player, yeah, and within 12 hours he's on a flight. Within 15 hours he's done the medical. This is how you operate, yeah, when you got your shit patterned. Not, oh yeah, we're in talks with Calafiori. Yeah, he's agreed terms. Yeah, 3 weeks later, huh?
To be fair though, in terms of when we say that's how you operate, that's usually what Liverpool are known for doing. Like they don't usually spend
Precisely,
too much
which
time.
tells me that you're not really working on much. Do you get it? I'm not
But
saying
that,
that
and
you're
that's what
working
the
well. I'm saying you're not working at all.
because obviously I think there is reasons for that, but that's why we know, in my opinion, I feel like Liverpool stuff isn't completely like just backroom handling 100%, because the way I see it is that Trent, Salah, Van Dijk, they want to sort out contracts with the new manager and whatnot. And I think if we were getting deals done at this moment in time, I think they would have been done already. I think Liverpool.
Yeah, but is that not the worrying part?
Yeah. The what? No, my thing is that it's a lose. It's not 100% lose, but like there's a negative in each situation, because even if we get our business done, once Slot kind of assesses the squad once everyone's back and he sees what he
But
sees
that's
and he
too
makes
late, bro.
that's my thing. But then by the time that all happens because of the Euros, it's a bit too close. It's too close to the season starting. You're kind of already in pre-season. So whoever we bring in, even if it's a good sign-on or not, we might not get the best out of them because their pre-season wasn't up to standard. Because that matters. That's not like pre-season don't matter for players, bro, because it does. Everyone needs to get up to speed. Half of these might come up with bellies. People just don't pre the training pictures. Might come up with bellies, You know what I'm saying? You need to bed players in, no matter how good some of them are. And
Yeah, but
also,
wasn't the whole point? Wasn't the whole point, yeah, of getting Edwards back for you lot to sign for the club and for the future? So why does
yeah,
the manager need to wait and see who's there, bro? The club know who's there.
no, I think he has a bigger say than people think.
But that's not a good thing, though.
Again, I'm not really sure if I'm not really. Again, it's more of an unknown entity. I'm not sure about man's talent ID, where he stands with that. So it's like that's kind of where it is with me. It's not like a we're done out here. We're completely done out here. But I think there's no middle ground with Liverpool at the moment, isn't it? It's either we're done out here, you know what I'm saying? Fuck everything that's going on. We ain't getting nothing done and we're done. Or it's, our Slot's gonna surprise us. We're great. We're fine. There's no Rants. There's no middle ground, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
of course there's
To
not, but
me,
you know what it is? What what I
go on.
noticed, yeah, because I watched your manager's first presser, and he said things that I took from that was he said his style of play is quite similar to Jurgen Klopp's. He also said there's a lot of things that Liverpool already do well that he's not gonna change. And he said obviously he wants to implement his own thing.
That's a
So
positive, by the way. I think that's a positive in terms of
it
it's
is
not
a
like
positive because you know what I mean, for continuity, there's going to be there's less shock value for the players. But at the same time, it's like, is man going to try and ride the Klopp wave for a season while he's working things out and keep the same players? Because that could fuck you lot, bro. Because you're the whole point of having a setup above the manager is to future-proof the team, bro. Like, you should still be bringing in players that fit the profile. He doesn't, in my opinion, the manager doesn't need to see what's there, bro, because you should still be bringing players in anyway. Because if he's similar to Klopp, then you should be signing players that you would be signing for Jurgen Klopp, bro. You shouldn't have to wait for this guy to see these guys, bro. We've just had an international tournament. The season starts very soon. Time is not on your side, bro. And that's the one thing I like about what United are doing right now. We've negotiated with multiple players to the point where I know that my club knows what it takes to get these players. They just need to pull the trigger. That's it. Like, we know what it takes to get Delit. He's there. We know what it takes to get Ugarte. That will probably happen next. We knew what it took to get Euro. You know what I'm saying? We knew what it took to get Xerxes. Like, we know what it takes to get whoever we need to get. Like, I'm just not hearing anything from you lot, which tells me you're not going to do much. And I think if you don't do much, I think it's not good for you.
I think I do. Listen, I think people think our squad's a lot worse than people think. I still think
I think you think your squad is better than it is, and I've had this conversation with you before.
Yeah, we've had this conversation. Yeah,
I don't think your squad is as good as you think it is. I've been there with a manager that gets a team to perform higher than the sum of their parts. Like, that's been majority of my life with Sir Alex Ferguson, and Klopp is one of those managers. Arne Slot doesn't have the personal relationship with these players that Klopp has, so he's not going to be able to get the same level out of these players. He's not.
But that for me, that doesn't mean that our squad is worse than what people think. I don't think Liverpool's squad is the best squad around. I just think our squad is good enough as it stands to still maintain top four. I think the squad is good enough, regardless of who we bring in. And that's not just because of Liverpool's quality. I look at everyone else around me, and none of you, man, convince me. Yeah, I like what I've already. You probably watched enough streams to know my opinions on Xerxes. Man should know my opinion. I've been screaming that Xerxes is a baller since before everything was even concrete with Man United and Xerxes, bro. I've said he is going to backflip and moonwalk, do the work. He's going to moonwalk into Man United's front three. You know what I'm saying? He's going to show certain man how ball was really kicked in it. You know what I'm saying? I like the idea of Delict. I think it's a good proposition to give a player another chance because he's only 25. So man have time to turn around what people think is already a flop. You know what I'm saying? Sancho is staying at the club. You've got rid of the dead weight that needs to got rid of. I think Casemiro needs to go as well.
Bro, McTominay and Hannibal and Wan-Bissaka are all going, bro. And we're gonna replace them with players that are gonna improve us immediately, bro.
Yeah, and even the emergence of how much time we think Ahmad could get. All of these things, account for the fact that Man United are 100% going in the right direction. But the one thing for me that changes things is the manager. I still think the manager is a piece of shit who is still ego-driven, and I wouldn't even be surprised if Ahmad doesn't get the nod going into this new season. It wouldn't even shock me. It wouldn't even shock me if Sancho still leaves. Just because a good offer comes in, and you know what I'm saying. It's not like he hates Man United or he hates Ten Hag thing. It's just maybe an offer comes in. These things wouldn't shock me because of your manager. Now, I still think that you guys have enough winners in your team, but from a style of play that I haven't seen in 2 years from Man United, you man more convince me in the cups than in the league. So league wise, you man don't convince me. Yeah, Tottenham, it's going to be their second season under Ange, but we know that their issues is down the flanks, massive issues down the flanks. And man are signing Archie Gray. Bad boy, by the way. He's a bad boy. Man, watch ball. You know about Archie Gray, innit? But, like, what are you going to do? Bench Sarr, who's had a good season. He's one of their better players. What's going to happen there? The midfield isn't... A lot of things need addressing over there that don't convince me that they're just 100% there in the top four. We'll leave Arsenal and City for a second. Chelsea, they love to tell me how Liverpool are going to drop off. But they love to tell me how they're 2 points behind Liverpool in the 2024 standings. That was under a manager you no longer have. They don't have that manager anymore. So there's another, that's yet another hard reset for players to then adhere and get used to a new manager. So they don't convince me. I've seen 6th and 12th. They've shown nothing to convince me apart from a few individual brilliant performances, i.e. Gusto, Palmer, and maybe Nkunku if he stays fit, and probably Caicedo if he can continue an upward trajectory. Cool. Not to forget that their changing room is fucking cooked, and we'll speak on that as well. Not to forget that their changing room is cooked. Absolutely cooked. You know what I'm saying? So Chelsea don't convince me. And then, of course, you got Villa, Newcastle, and a few of the other teams. So for me, it's not even solely the fact that I think Liverpool will get better. I don't think we get better. I think we regress. But I think we regress from 3rd to 4th. I don't think we regress from 3rd to 6th or 3rd to 7th. Do you know what I'm saying? I think the inconsistencies of all of you guys will probably play a part in us still getting top 4. And I don't think that's crazy to say. Man acting crazy when I say that, bro.
I don't think it's crazy in the sense that consistency and familiarity is on Liverpool's side in terms of the playing stuff, but you've got a new manager. If it was just Klopp here and you didn't sign anyone, I would say, all right, cool, maybe you can get 4th. But a new manager, it changes a lot, bro. This is what people don't understand. It's the same with Chelsea as well. When I look at Chelsea, when I look at the signings they've made, when I look at the fact that they still lack a striker, doesn't look like they're going to get one. I don't think they've sorted the goalkeeper situation, and they've got a new manager. I don't know how much they improve on last season. On paper, I think the football's going to be better to watch, but in terms of results and that, I don't know how much they improve. I don't know if they make top 4 because they're learning a new style of play, and I don't think that their signings have been amazing, bro. Like, people are talking about needle movers and stuff like that. When I look at their signings,
not enough for that.
There's like, bro, like a lot of these things look like they're for the future. They don't look like they're for now, innit? Like, but we don't know. But we don't know because we never saw Lavia last season. We didn't see Nkunku last season. If them man can get in the team and stay fit, they might add another dimension to the team that we haven't seen yet. We haven't seen it. Do you know what I mean? Dewsbury Hall's a good player. Do you know what I mean? But the Enzo passer's not going to help. That's not going to help the dressing room at all, bro. So that's another one to watch out for. But Tottenham, Sarr and Basuma, I think they're both 6s. None of them, I mean, both are 8s. They're not 6s. So the balance in Tottenham's midfield is still kind of off. They need a 6 in it, and I think Højbjerg's leaving, and they're gonna try and buy a proper 6. I think they need a proper 6 to balance out the midfield. But Tottenham are gonna be more of the same of last season. They're gonna be exciting to watch, but they're gonna be vulnerable in it. So I'm not really sure where Tottenham are gonna finish. I'm not really sure, but they've got a manager that they had last season, which means that they're going to have a bit more stability than you guys and Chelsea. I think the new manager thing matters. And this is why I said Man United, I'm not accepting anything from Man United other than a 3rd place finish, because I don't believe any manager that's just come to the Premier League should be finishing above Ten Hag in his 3rd season. So I will. It's his third season,
yeah. Oh, you're saying, and any manager in their 1st season shouldn't be coming ahead of Ten Hag in his 3rd season. Absolutely. Because it shouldn't happen, but
it shouldn't happen, bro, because he's going to be back to the tune of about 600 million by the time the window shuts, and this is his 3rd year. So I'm only accepting Arteta, and Pep Guardiola finishing ahead of this manager before I want him decapitated. Head's got to go. That's it. That's it. But fourth place ain't good enough for me, because that means one of these new managers have finished above you.
No, I hear it.
That's what I mean. I can't have it.
Crazy though, right? The capitation crazy.
Yeah, bro. Listen, bro.
That's off with his head type beat.
Off with his head, bro. That's what I'm saying. Game of Thrones, bro. Get out of here, bro. And this is what it needs to be. So when I'm looking at Liverpool, I think that your squad needs a freshening. I watched Manchester United under Sir Alex Ferguson. The one thing he was very, very good at was, no matter whether we won or we lost, he knew that the squad always needs shaking up, bro.
Yeah, the recycling at the highest level, recycle and reuse to a certain extent at the highest level.
Yeah, and I think that's something that Pep hasn't done well. I think this Man City team's getting a bit stale now. Do you know what I'm saying? Like KDB's legs are gone. Gundo and Mahrez weren't replaced. Kovacic came in, but he wasn't up to the level. They
should have
signed
bought
that.
they should have bought in Kimmich instead of Cover, in my opinion. I've been screaming.
Well,
They should have gone with
and then
Kimmich.
they got that Nunes brother who hasn't got minutes or something. Like they let Cole Palmer go.
Does he get a chance?
Yeah, bro. Like just the way that they freshened up the team, I think that
they need a right winger. They need a right winger, and
yeah,
they let Cole Palmer go, and they need that. It's
yeah,
crazy that
bro.
they need a right winger.
Bro,
Do you know what's mad? They should
they've
have put a buyback
actually
clause. They
fucked
should
up
have
the
put a buyback
balance.
clause there.
They should have,
They
but
should
they
have put a
fucked up the
buyback clause there.
balance. They messed up the balance of their squad, bro. When I look at Man City, I feel like they waited too long, and then they didn't replace players. Gundogan, yeah, someone like Gundo, that they should have never, ever, ever let him go, yeah, without having a replacement already in house. They had a replacement for Riyad Mahrez in Cole Palmer, and they let him go.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So when I'm looking at Man City, like I feel like even City got some work to do in the transfer market, if we're being honest.
To be
Do you
fair,
know
the
what I'm saying?
Savio, we'll have to see what the Savio you, because the Savio you, I've actually watched. That Savio is actually good. He's actually decent. So, but I'm thinking when City fans talk about the Cole Palmer thing, they said he actually wanted to leave. But my thing is that I think they probably should have done more. They did try to keep him in it. They probably should have done more to try and keep him, because it's like, were they looking to buy a right winger rather than trust in his talents? That's what it looks like to me.
No, but it's not that. You know what it is? It was Pep's ego, because Pep just didn't like the fact that Cole Palmer was pretty much like, yo, like almost demanding minutes. You know them ones. Pep's kind of like, you'll do what I say when I say. And he's like, nah, bro, I need to be playing. It was that. You know what I mean? And Pep's thing is, listen, if anyone asks to leave, then they can go. That's always been his thing. So really, Pep should have looked at Cole Palmer and said, yo, like I've got a replacement for my man. But obviously there was something about Cole Palmer he wasn't sure about. There had to have been.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you know what I'm saying? Definitely. And he got that one extremely wrong. So it just is what it is. No one's perfect. Do you know what I'm saying? Not often you can say that Pep's let a player go, yeah, and it looks like he fumbled. But it can happen to anyone.
Yeah, you don't get every signing and every departure right in it. Like, that's just football, isn't it?
No, facts. And this is exactly what it is, bro. So, bro, the game is the game, man. Do you know what I mean? Man said after finalizing the sign of Euro, United is set to continue pushing for a guy. Yeah, we know that. This is what I like about United, bro. Like, we're on the front foot. And the thing is, we're simultaneously negotiating incomings whilst outgoings are happening, bro. Like, we've already got rid of Kamwala, Van der Beek, yeah, and Mason's gone through as well. Have I missed anyone? I don't think I missed anyone. Mason Greenwood was 27 million, bro. 27 million euros, yeah, with a 50% sell-on fucking clause, bro. Like, we're cooking, bro. And we still got Hannibal, Wan-Bissaka, McTominay, potentially Lindelof as well. And who else? And Casemiro to leave. That's 5 man, bro. Like, we're going to do some serious business. We're going to do some serious business, bro. And the thing is, all the players that we're bringing in, yeah, all the players that we're bringing in are players that improve us. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, bro, I'm very, very happy with what we're doing, how we're doing it. And the fact that we're negotiating for Ugarte, who has the same agent as Lenny Euro. It's calm, bro.
It's easy pickings. Yeah, it's easy pickings.
Bro, but it's easy work.
Like, I think, as I said, I think the business you guys are doing is it means you guys are going in the right direction. I think even the only thing I'll say is that obviously Ten Hag is the only thing that makes me go, okay, on the pitch, is it going to change? Because I watched parts that some of the stuff I saw from that Rosenberg game. You guys are still facing a lot of shots. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, it's preseason. I won't read too much into it, but tactically, there's a lot to work on. You know what I'm saying? I think it's just.
But we'd only been training for a week, though. Like, even people were surprised that we had a friendly so early on, bro, because we only just got back to training. Certain man didn't even get back to training till Wednesday. Do you know what I mean? Like, the thing didn't really make sense, bro. One thing I don't like about Man United, yeah, under this manager, is we play way too many fucking games in preseason. Why do we play so many games, bro? And then man worry about injuries. I don't understand. why we're playing more games than everyone else. Why do we need to play more games? Like, why? That Rosenberg game was pointless. Like, we didn't learn anything and we didn't get nothing out of it, bro. Like, it was literally, it was the most pointless game of football that I've ever seen.
No, I hear what you're saying, and I hear it still. I think, I don't know, man. From a Man United, like from a rival perspective, I think you lot are doing the right business. I think a lot of people are saying a small club mentality. I think you guys have had to go back to that sort of buying players that are suitable for what you need going forward, rather than extending what you have with superstars and big egos. I think that's kind of the finishing puzzle of a team you're already building. I think people kind of forget that just because it's Man United, things have to work differently. You guys have been buying big names for 10 years now, and it hasn't worked. It hasn't worked. Do you know what I'm saying? It has not worked. Like, and to even give more context to that, players like Gyökeres, Sesko, all these strikers, ain't none of these man proven more than the 30 million guy that you guys have got. You know what I'm saying? Yes, Xerxes isn't the guy who's going to get, maybe he won't get as many goals as those guys, but in terms of translating to the Prem, the striker market ain't great. So you're better off going and getting a guy who suits the system rather than a guy who's just who you think is gonna guarantee you goals. Because these days you don't know what the goal count's gonna be with some of these man. Because half of them be in their half of them have only had two good max seasons in their career. I'm not even at the highest level.
But you should be buying for profiles anyway, bro. That's where the game's gone, bro. That's what a lot of people don't understand. Yeah, like football now, more than ever, is about systems, bro. It's not about getting the best players on paper. It's about getting the best players for the role, for what you need. Do you know what I'm saying? And this is the problem with a lot of football fans. This whole moving the needle shit it's a new thing that these men are just fucking they're grasping at, bro. It's not about moving the needle. It's about getting someone that does the job, mate. And that's what it is. Like, there's not going to be many players that you could go out there, yeah, and go out and buy that's going to really be exciting. That's why I like the Xerxes signing. For me, United can't really sign a player this window that will excite me more than the Xerxes signing, because he's my kind of player. Do you know what I mean? He's a player I liked, yeah, when I didn't think we were going to sign him. Do you know what I'm saying? So there's never another player. If we went and got like Kodioglu as well, the left back, the Turkish brother, if we got him, that would be a signing I'd be very excited about. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm not excited about Euro, but I am excited about the statement it makes. Do you know what I'm saying? More than the actual signing. I can't get excited about a centre half because I'm an attacker and I've always been an attacker and I think about attacking. I don't really, the centre back stuff I don't care about. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, to me, that's just a piece that needs to be on the chessboard. But I get excited about players that are gonna affect my team in the attacking sense and also aesthetically as well. Like Kodioglu, yeah, as a left back in attacking areas, he's unbelievable, bro. Like, he transforms that left-hand side, bro. He transforms it, because Luke Shaw in attacking areas is awful, bro. I've never rated him as an attacking player. Defensively, he can do a job. Do you know what I'm saying? But he's not an attacking threat. So having a genuine fullback here that is an attacking threat down that side, it improves our attack. It improves the whole team.
No, I hear it.
So that's what it's about. It's not about big names, bro. I don't care about the big names. Even Aït-Nouri, bro, baller. Do you know what I mean? But he's been linked to Liverpool more than us.
That's one I hope we do get over the line. This is what I'm saying. I hope. Like, don't worry. Like, there's names Liverpool been linked to. We'll get into that later on in the stream. But yeah, no, on the Man United thing, I just feel like I've always said that you man need more footballers back at your club, innit? You see it? You know what I'm saying? You need more football. Big up Ian in the chat as well, by the way. His family there. You need more footballers. You know what I'm saying? You need more footballers in the club, especially when you got a manager like Ten Hag. You need more footballers around, because when you have athletes and Ten Hag, it's like Tweedledee and Tweedledum trying to make something happen. It's not going to happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Apart from a few individual brilliant moments. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think you man are tired of that, bro. Xerxes, for me, could be the sign. And I'm going to say it, and it could be the signing of the season in the Premier League. It could be. This might be a massive flop, what I say, But I'm putting my neck out there. I'm for a player like Xerxes, I'm telling you right now, he's not going to go get you 15, 20 goals. But if you have goal scoring wingers, which you do have in
They're
Rashford,
eating.
they will eat, bro. And if Ten Hag, don't get me wrong, Xerxes might not translate to the Prem first year. It might not happen in the
I
first
think
year.
he does immediately,
But
purely because of his
you
his stature that
yeah,
people don't understand.
Rashford is still the biggest goal threat Man United have. They don't have a big goal threat than Rashford. He's the
No,
biggest goal threat you have. You know what I'm saying? Ahmad is not a goal threat. He's a technical winger. You know what I'm saying? Anthony is a one-to-one type.
Yeah.
He's not a Premier League winger, man.
He's not a goal threat. You're right.
He's not a goal threat. He's not a Premier League winger. Same. Garnacho, for me,
Garnacho's not a goal threat.
not a goal threat either. He can score goals, but
he's not a goal threat.
He's not going to move the needle.
Yeah.
Bruno is a goal threat, but he's like his thing. I want to talk about his thing. So if you want to get the best out of Rashford, and maybe he finds another right winger, or even if you got Sancho in there, people say Sancho ain't a stats man. Sancho's bad.
He's a stats man. He's a stats man in the right system.
In the right mode, in the right environment, you can get GA out of Sancho. But GA Sancho himself isn't driven by GA. If he has a good performance and doesn't get a goal and an assist, he's fine with that. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of player he is. But if you can get Rashford banging 30 goals, you man was shit and Rashford banged 30 goals and come third. You see what I'm saying? You see what that one transformation can do if you get a man that's scoring 30 goals in your team. You're automatically almost in the top 4. You know what I'm saying? You've now got Rude in there who could possibly even add to Xerxes' goal scoring. If you get Xerxes to get 12 to 13 and get Rashford on that 20 mark and try and get something on that left side, bro, the front three suddenly doesn't look bland like it has done for the last 2 years.
But you know what it is with Xerxes, people are talking about Xerxes. Bro, Xerxes doesn't see himself as a striker. He doesn't.
It's more of a 10, innit? It's more of a 10. Yeah,
he's just a player. He's an
that was Firmino, though. That was Firmino, though.
But it's the same as Firmino. Firmino never saw himself as a striker. Firmino is just a footballer. And that's Xerxes, bro. Like, in Xerxes' interview, when they asked him what number does he take, he said, listen, Rasmus is a striker. He's probably going to want the 9. That's what he said. So he said, listen, if I'll take the 9 or the 11. He said, if Rasmus wants the 9, then I'll take the 11, bro. He don't see himself as a 9 because he's not one. So it's one of them things where anyone that's ever watched this guy will understand that he's the link man. He's not a 9. He's not one, and he doesn't want to be one. So it's one of them things where this brother knows his skill set. He knows his skill set. He is a link man. He is a creator first, but he will score goals. He's not like Gabriel Jesus. He's nothing like Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus is not a creator. Gabriel Jesus picks up the ball, dribbles, gets fouled. That's his biggest strength, is carrying the ball. He doesn't score goals and he doesn't create. He's a nothing player, if we're being completely honest. You can't compare him to Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus is a winger that's in denial. That's what he is.
Man said a winger in denial.
That's what he is. He's a winger that's in denial, bro. Oh, man, have to keep it. Bro, how many times do you see Gabriel Jesus picking up the ball on the half turn, going past players and sliding people in and that? Bro, he don't do that. He just carries the ball and gets fouled, bro. That's all he does. Do you know what I mean? He cons you man into believing that he's doing stuff because he's getting fouled. He's not affecting the game.
No, Jesus just hasn't been the same since his injury, though, man. That injury's done him off. I feel like what he could have been and what could have happened in his development, maybe into a central player rather than a wide player, it just got done by his injury. Because what I say is that Jesus now, he doesn't really hold too much ratings for me anymore. But when he first signed for Arsenal, before he got the knee injury, his first 3-4 months, Jesus was cooking still. He was cooking something different. But it happens, innit? You know what I'm saying? Jesus, and once you take away that that zip, I feel like kind of like Diaz. You know when Diaz first time for Liverpool Rants and he was just flicking the ball over man's head, just making man look silly for fun. He weren't, you know, the man, he was just almost on instinct, just doing the mad thing. Partey dropped on his knee, and you just see a man lose a little bit of, I don't want to say sharpness in it, but it's basically sharpness in it, that extra fearlessness. And I feel like that's what's happened with Jesus. And again, it's kind of like now you're just kind of what even is Jesus at the moment now? And do you put your trust into a man like that? going forward.
No,
You
you
know what I'm
don't.
saying?
Do you know what I'm saying? But
He
do
needs
you
to
know
be
what I
killed
mean?
in there.
I don't. What I don't like is I don't like false comparisons between players, and you see it so much in this internet Twitter era, bro. People are like every centre back's compared to Harry Maguire. Do you know what I'm saying? Now, man are comparing Jesus and Xerxes. Man are comparing a 6'4", 12 stone like striker that you can play the ball into to Gabriel Jesus, that's probably about 5'9" or something and about 7 stone. How are you comparing these players? Like the shit don't even really make sense. Like it's a sickness, bro. Like what are we doing? Like Man United are doing good business. Even the Euro and Varane comparisons, I understand the comparisons for the fact that they're a similar kind of build. They're a lanky build. Do you know what I'm saying? They're both very young players. When Varane signed for Real Madrid, I think he was 19. You know what I'm saying? Varane had the little mad cane rolls as well. Like, I get the comparisons. I get it. Like, they're aesthetically way more similar. However, they're not the same player at all. They're not the same player. When you actually watch them play, they don't play alike. Varane don't really go to the ground. Varane isn't as much a last-ditch player. Like, Varane probably reads the game a bit better. But then again, we're thinking about more experienced, older Varane. No one's thinking about 19-year-old Varane. No one wasn't watching fucking Varane week in, week out at Real Madrid when he was fucking 18 years old. A lot of men weren't. So I don't know why they're talking like they were. You get it? So it's one of them ones where when I look at Xerxes, I mean, when I look at Euro's decent on the ball. He's probably better on the ball than Varane in terms of if you press him and that. Varane's feet are not amazing, but he passes the ball well with both feet in it. Euro's probably better on the ball technically. Like if someone's rushing him, like he can step past a player and stuff like that. Varane's not really going to do that. So they're not similar in that aspect at all. Varane is probably better in the air than Euro, but they're two very good players. But the only real similarities they got is they're French and they've got a similar build. That's about it. That's about it. Other than that, they're not really similar stylistically at all. So man just need to not really compare players to other players. It's more like, yo, how does Euro's skill set complement Lissandro's? And it complements it well. Because he's got height, he's got pace. Lissandro ain't got either. So it works. Do you know what I mean? De Ligt and Lissandro, De Ligt's got the physicality, cool, but De Ligt is a more aggressive defender like Lissandro. They both like to dive in, win tackles and stuff like that. They're probably a lot more similar in terms of they're both proactive defenders instead of recovery defenders. Like Lissandro's not a recovery defender and De Ligt's not really either. So they're a bit too similar in terms of stylistically. So the Euro thing works. The same way Euro and De Ligt works. Because let's be real, Lissandro's probably going to be on the shelf for half the season. Like, I don't trust this guy's fitness anymore. Like, he has to prove to me he's not a crock. Because I feel like Lissandro's going to be out injured for half the season. That's what I feel like. So we still need another centre back. I don't think Branthwaite is off the table. I believe that he's probably going to try and force a move to Man United now. I think Man United have punked Everton. And I think that he'll still try and want to move.
Yeah. I hear
You know what I'm saying? I do. I think he can still end up at Man United.
I think Branthwaite, if you're looking at De Ligt or Branthwaite, I'd probably lean closer to De Ligt because I wouldn't even think Lissandro, again, with the injury issues, I'd be thinking more De Ligt, Branthwaite, De Ligt, Euro. Not Lissandro, Euro, Lissandro, Branthwaite. You know what I'm saying? Because as we said, the fitness ain't... When it comes to centre-back, it's all about chemistry. It's all about consistency.
It is, but when you look at De Ligt's injuries,
even he's got a few. Yeah, he's.
But that's what I'm saying. Him and Lissandro are both now. But you're looking at their injuries.
De Ligt's record in terms of the last 4 seasons, it's not as bad as people say it is. But
no, it's not at all. It's not at all. But also, you have to factor in the fact that at Bayern Munich he wasn't starting.
Yeah. Some of these weren't injury. Yeah, some of the misses weren't injuries. It was,
Yeah. This is what I'm saying. So when I'm looking at the situation right now, we're in a great situation that whichever one of the centre backs we get, I'm okay
24.
with.
Victor's 24.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I'm okay with whichever two of the centre backs we get. We're gonna get two midfielders. We are gonna get two midfielders because we're letting way too many go in it. So it's gonna be Ugarte plus one more, and then we need a left back. And there's rumors that we could still be in for Tony. So all in all, my team are doing exactly what they're supposed to be doing, yeah. And we're showing people that, contrary to what people seem to believe, yeah, you can sell and buy simultaneously. You don't have to wait for players to leave before you agree fees for other players and all of that. Because this sell to buy bullshit, yeah, that they've been touting around for all this time, it's not that. You can still put things in place.
No, of course you can.
And that's what we're doing. Like this,
Yeah.
bro, we're being run properly. And this is why I say, yeah, that we're exposing our rivals in the sense that we're showing, yeah, that if you've got a proper setup and you've got the right people involved, shit don't have to take 3 weeks. It don't have to take 3 weeks. It doesn't have to be a drawn out saga. It doesn't have to be, all right, cool. We don't know who we want because we don't know who we're keeping, or let's wait until we sell these players before we buy these players. It doesn't have to be that, bro. You get it? And even when you look at Real Madrid, yeah, Real Madrid are saying that they're not replacing Lenny Euro because they were buying him to stockpile him. They weren't buying him because they thought they needed him right now. They were buying him to because he was meant to future-proof them because they understand that they've got aging players that he was going to replace someday.
Yeah. It wasn't bringing him in to start. He wasn't going to be playing all the football that he needs to play to develop.
No, and that's one of the things Man United used against Real Madrid was we said, yo, we can guarantee you a lot more minutes than they can, which is a fact. And it was literally a factor. Why would it not be? He would have made more money at Real Madrid because if he signed to Real Madrid on a free, he would have got a big fuck off signing on bonus for him and his agent. And he would have probably got a higher salary as well because they didn't pay for him. So when Real Madrid are talking about, oh, it's too expensive, look at the amount of money they spent on Endrick, bro. And this brother's not even playing in Europe. So it's not that Real Madrid didn't have the money. They just didn't value him at that price for the simple fact that they weren't looking to rely on him anytime soon, bro. Yeah. And that's the truth. They wasn't. Do you know what I mean? So people can add on, you can add on all this money and stuff, 63 million. We never paid 63 million for him. We didn't.
It was like 42 mil or something like that.
It was 42 mil, yeah, plus add-ons, bro. And add-ons aren't always met. Do you know what I'm saying? So you can't do that. Because if you're going to keep that energy, yeah, we sold Donny van der Beek for 500,000, yeah, and the add-ons could go up to 10 million. You see me running around saying we sold Donny for 10 million. We didn't.
Yeah, but a lot of people say we bought Nunes for 100 million and stupid shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
What was the base fee for Nunes?
64 million pounds, 64 million pounds.
Plus add-ons.
Plus add-ons, yeah, rising to like 88 pounds. If it's euros, it goes up to like 100
Okay, well, there you go. That's what I mean. Anthony's thing was 85 million pounds, I believe, all in all. Do you know what I mean? Which is pretty much 100 million euros. You know, them ones that or nearabouts. You get it? And this is the thing. People love to add on fucking add-ons and then agents and all fees and all of that to try and inflate shit, bro. We didn't spend 62 million on no fucking centre back that's 18, bro. We didn't. So man need to allow it. The youth cost 40 million, bro, and we're paying that over 5 years. That's baby food. Like, what are we talking about? The bottom line is, yeah, Liverpool wanted this brother. PSG wanted this brother. Real Madrid wanted this brother. He chose to go to Manchester United because he wanted to play for Manchester United. So all the other stuff, man's not really here for it, bro. I'll be real. Because if he wanted to go to Liverpool, yeah, and for instance, he's told Liverpool, and it's 115 grand a week, not 150, bro. So again, stop adding money on, bro. Like, man need to have a day off, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? You're chatting out your ass, bruv. Secondary, if he wants to go to Liverpool, all his agent needs to do is say, listen, we're not going Real Madrid no more. Man United's a serious prospect, yeah. If you match Man United's bid, we'll come to Liverpool. They didn't do that because he didn't want to go there. I don't care how people feel about it. Because at the end of the day, the agent could have easily called up other clubs and said, yo, if you match what Man United match, we'll come to you because we prefer to come to you. They didn't do that because he wanted to come to Manchester United. So when man are going on like, oh, Man United was his only option, it wasn't. It wasn't. Multiple clubs wanted him.
I don't really look at, you see when it comes to Euro in it. As a Liverpool fan, I don't know if you saw my video. I when we first got linked to Euro, for me, it wasn't what I wanted as a Liverpool fan. I wanted more of an Inacio. I think I might have even said on here. I'm more of someone who, let me get like a 20.
I like Inacio. He looks decent.
He does look all right. And I only said that because one, you see when a player like has their eyes for a certain club, you know, like you can do the convincing, but if it doesn't work out, whatever. Two, I look at Euro and go, we have a young defender in Kwanzaa who are very, very similar in stature, very, very similar in height, very, very similar in style of play. You know what I'm saying? Good, both ball playing centre backs, can cover ground very quick, have played at the top level at least. They've got a season or two under their, well, a season each, let's say, under their belt at the top level. So for me, if we have Kwanzaa, who's also a right-footed centre back, remember, Euro's not a left-footed centre back like what Liverpool want and need.
Yeah,
do you know what I'm saying? So for me, I was like, why would we have one 18-year-old and one 20-year-old centre back, and then have Van Dijk and Konate? And Konate can't be relied upon with his fitness. Obviously, and don't get me wrong, Konate's a good centre back, but he has those issues at times where you don't know when he's going to be fit or not. So to have two 18-year-olds, a Konate and a Van Dijk who's aging, that balance makes zero sense to me. You go bring in an Inacio now, you've got two centre backs for each side. You got your cover with Joe Gomez if need be. And then you have two on the right with Kwanzaa and Konate, and you got two on the left with Van Dijk and Inacio. You see what I'm saying? It's just more balanced. But when I speak about Euro with Man United now, I think Euro is still a good move for Man United because it's not so much the player, because people are hating and saying, listen, don't get me wrong, even I'm going to be kind at some point and saying, listen, final year of his contract, 42 M's, 140 million, 114,000 salary, rare tear, all of that stuff. I feel like the bigger thing is that you convinced a player whose head was at Madrid to come to Manchester United.
Which means we still got the pull, and that's why I said I'm more excited about what it means.
That's what I'm saying. It's bigger for me. It's bigger than the player of Euro, because we don't even know if Euro starts for Man United, bro. Once you bring in your other, we don't know if he even starts.
We don't know.
It's the aura around the signing. You've stopped a man from going Madrid when Madrid was his only thought, when PSG and Liverpool were also after him, meaning that without Champions League, you can still get the bigger talents with the higher ceilings, regardless of what's going on at your club. That is key to this signing. It's bigger than the player. We don't know what we're going to get from Euro. He's 18 and he's not proven in the Premier League, and we don't know yet. Not a lot of people have even watched Euro to know what you're going to get. But just know the credit you get from me is the aura of the signing, the way you've gone about it. That's, you know what I'm saying? People are still going to call me salty. This ain't me being salty. I'm keeping it a buck, bro. The aura of that signing is huge.
Talk to them and let's not forget that Xerxes had agreed personal terms with AC Milan, you know.
Yeah,
he'd agreed it.
This is what I'm saying. He'd agreed terms. This is what I'm saying. So the aura of this signing is massive from an INEOS standpoint, from a Man United who have struggled in previous years for these things to happen. You know what I'm saying? You guys have missed out on other signings. You've missed out on Camavinga. You missed out on Gakpo. You've missed out on. Do you know what I'm saying? You guys have missed out on other signings that you easily could have done with.
We missed out on Gakpo because we didn't want to pay the money, to be fair.
Do you know what I'm saying? But it's still, but again, like I feel like you can bring prices down and you can make negotiations, and that's what you've done this time around. You're doing things the right way, and forget Lenny Euro as a player right now, because we don't know. Like, yes, he's good, but I don't feel like, and a lot of us know this is a guaranteed. Saliba and Mbappe have sent bread.
It's not. It's no more guaranteed than Endrick is.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? But Real Madrid decided that They had to pay the money because they believed that Endrick was going to be something that I don't believe he's going to be.
This is what I'm saying. So that's why I'm not angry at Liverpool for not getting Euro, because I don't believe I have a video 3.5 weeks ago saying, literally titled, "Why Liverpool Don't Need Euro." It's the fact that we wanted. That's cool, bro. It's the fact that we wanted this. Love that, Rants. It's the fact that we wanted a player. He wanted to go somewhere else. And the fact that it was Real Madrid, we went, yeah, you know what, Liverpool, yeah, you know what, it's Real Madrid. We ain't even gonna bother. We're not even gonna bother. Excuse me? That's little man business from Liverpool. That's a little man thing from Liverpool, bro. If you want the player, do what you need to do and find the loophole. Liverpool already knew that Real Madrid were not willing to pay that money for Euro that Lil wanted. You weren't willing to pay. They weren't willing to do that. So why don't you go in your pockets, and go, oh, you know what? Let's actually pay what the club wants and see if we can change his mind. Why not do that? And find a way. Man United went and found a way. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, isn't it? Man United find a way. They managed to offer him a decent contract that rises each year, which is perfect for a young player. They managed to get a price at 42 million that can rise to 70 million, but for now, 42 is a perfect payment with the players going out. Bro, the way, bro, man, the way they've gone about the deal is absolutely fine. We can clown as rival fans the player, 100%. I'm not gonna stop no one from doing that, but no one can chat to man about. No one can say anything about taking a player whose head was only at Madrid. That's big boy shit, bro. I can't lie, bro. I said this.
Of course it is.
That's big boy shit, bro.
Man, listen, man out here coping, bro.
Bro, if Liverpool took a player of Real Madrid and he was even if no one rated him, I'm saying, bro, we took a player of Madrid. We're taking. I'm leaving with some. Leaving with some.
No, but these men are pathetic. Like I said it yesterday. Yeah, that's like a man saying to Jay-Z, like you only got Beyonce because you're rich, bro. Do you think he cares? Do you think he cares? That's not an insult, fam. I still got the girl, bro. Like it doesn't matter why she's with me, bro. She's with me. You know, like that. So when man are saying, yeah, you overpaid and that. What? Say we did, even though we didn't. Say we did. Who fucking cares? Did we get him, yes or no? Did we get him, yes or no?
There you go.
Did he tell Liverpool that he was going to Real Madrid and he weren't going to negotiate with them and then he ended up at Man United? Yes or no? Same thing with PSG. No one cares. The bottom line is there were teams that were willing to pay the wages that we paid and would have paid the money we paid. If they said to PSG, yo, if you pay what Man United pay, you can have him. Do you think PSG wouldn't have matched their fucking bid? Of course they would have. Of course they would have. But he didn't want to go there. Yeah. And this is exactly what it is. The bottom line is Real Madrid, got outdone by us. We outmaneuvered them. Period. It doesn't matter whether they didn't want to pay the money or not. They didn't value him at that. So what? Look how many times Real Madrid have signed wonder kids and they flopped. It happens. Yeah, I mean, you win some, you lose some.
Yeah.
Erdegaard was one of those.
This is
Jovic was one of those.
It's true. I think you just, at the end of the day, like, I'm not someone who's saying, oh yeah, this guy is going to be the next Van Dijk or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? He's going to be the next this or that. But keep it up, bro. Like yesterday, even on my channel, I was saying, cool. I don't believe in this signing changing the whole notion in terms of the player itself. But bro, as I said, the way you've gone about it, it was proper, innit? You know what I'm saying? That's why I didn't like. I think some Man United fans are going over the top with it in terms of the actual player, but in terms of the Real Madrid, Liverpool, PSG, Man United thing, absolutely go over the top with that. Absolutely.
Brother,
absolutely. PSG is his home country as well, by the way.
We paid 42 million.
Like, bro, to go from Lille to PSG is normal. That's normal for a lot of man. Bro.
Exactly. But that's what I'm saying. But he didn't want to do that. We paid 42 million, bro. Chelsea are going to sell Colin Gallagher for more than that. Probably. How can man tell us we overpaid?
Jovic went outside, by the way. Yeah, Jovic went outside.
But that's what I'm saying, bro. Listen. Like, what are we doing? Look how much money they spent. How much did they pay for James Rodriguez? Like 80 million euros. And he didn't do shit there, bro. 42 million for a brother on the golden boy list. is not overpaying, bro. Like, what are we doing here? In this market, how can you turn around and say with a straight face, yeah, that 42 million pounds, yeah, is overplaying? How? How? Like, what are we doing? How, bro? You get it? Like these men are they're weird. We paid 36 million for Martial. And he was projected to be one of the best young players. And if not for the fucking injuries and the poor management, Lord knows where he could have been. Lord knows where he could have been. Do you know what I'm saying? Because when Mbappe was coming through, these men were calling him the next Martial. That's how much they rated Martial at the time. And we paid 36 million with add-ons that could take it up to 50 million. So if we paid 36 million pounds for Anthony Martial, yeah, and I think 2012 or 2013 or something, I can't remember. No, sorry, 2015 maybe. Then 42 million now. How is that overplaying? How? How? Do you get it? Like these men they're reaching, bro. This is how I know that we're rattling people. Because man are making up shit that's not even coherent, bro. The arguments don't even make sense. They don't even make sense. How can 42 million for a golden boy, someone that's projected? Real Madrid have said that's the Mbappe of centre backs. And we got him for 42 million and we're overpaying. But we spent 60 million on Mason Mount and Chelsea won over 40 million for Conor Gallagher. Shit don't make sense. How much did you man pay for Szoboszlai?
70
70 million. Is that euros?
Yeah, euros though. Let me check in pounds, innit?
Have mercy, bro.
Hold on. Pounds. 60 million. 60 million pounds.
60 million pounds.
Yeah.
All right then. Man saying because he's 18. So what? What's age got to do with it? Ain't got nothing to do with it. If anything, it's better to pay more money for the younger players because there's more resale value.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I think Szoboszlai's a bum, but he's only 20. He was 22 when we bought him, so it's not like he was Asian.
No, I hear that. But the point is, this brother's been a first team player, yeah, for a minute, bro.
Yeah. Sobo's been banging balls since he was 17 at first team level, like, yeah.
But this is what I'm trying to say, brother. Man saying because he's 18, yeah, that means there's resale value. If we have him for 2 seasons and say Real Madrid want to come and take him from us, yeah, and we've paid 42 million, we're getting 80 from them. So
business-wise, it works, isn't it?
So where's the problem? Where's the problem? The man not understand how economics work. The man not understand how economics work. These men are crazy. Do you get it?
No, I hear it.
Like, what are we doing? Like, the resale value on this brother means, yeah, that at very, 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 very least, yeah, we'll make a profit of about 15 million on him. At worst.
True.
So why man getting upset? You know why man are getting upset? Because your club's not doing it. That's why. That is why. Because when fucking Chelsea are smuggling these little Colombian youths, yeah, in fucking containers, bro, overseas and that, these men are talking about, oh yeah, but we can just flip them and sell them on like they're moving bricks, blood. They man think this is BMF or something. This is how these men are talking about players. These men are talking about players like they're Big Meech, fam.
Man said Big Meech. Crazy.
Bro, that's how these men are talking about players, bro. Signing 15-year-olds. This is how these men are talking about. And we're signing an 18-year-old, yeah, that starts for his club. And these men are talking about these men are getting excited about these South American fucking wonder kids because they seen them on Football Manager, bro. Get the fuck out of here, man. That even trying to compare the players we're signing to Chelsea is disrespectful, bro. Because we're signing players. We signed young Italian player of the season, yeah, and one of the favorites for the Golden Boy. And these men are signing these fucking nobodies, blood, in a hope that they're gonna become somebody. The brothers that we're signing are actually people already, blood. What are we talking about? You can't even compare the business we're doing. Man are signing Ugarte, yeah, who when he left and was going to PSG, everyone was talking up how good a signing it was. Don't make man have to pull up the receipts. Don't make man have to pull up the receipts. Because all these fucking football hippie fans were talking about, oh my days, PSG got Ugarte, he's a baller. Then all of a sudden it's, oh, he can't get a game at PSG. That's what it is now. Even though I'm having people tell me that he's had a good Copa. I didn't watch the Copa. I'm being told that he's had a good Copa, yeah? And on top of that, yeah, PSG are a shit-run club anyway. How are you going to bring in someone like Ugarte, yeah? And then bring in someone like fucking Luis Enrique, bro? Obviously, Enrique's not going to fucking play him. He's not an Enrique player. He's not.
Yeah,
so
no.
what are we doing?
It's Vitinha and that's the Vitinha and them, man. That's the.
And Fabian. So, of course, he's not going to play. And these are two quality players he's not playing behind because they're both better than him on the ball. They're both better than him on the ball. So it's not really a surprise that he's not playing. It's not a disrespect to be behind those two players. They're two very good players. One of them was in the fucking Euros team of the season. And the other one is, in my opinion, is one of the best midfielders in the world right now, Vitinha. So where's the embarrassment that they can't get a game?
It still blows my mind that Vitinha couldn't get into the Wolves team. Bro. That's actually a crime in itself. That blows my mind. I promise you. That is crazy to me. Pause. That's crazy to me.
Bro, but this is what I'm saying. So when you look at the situation, because he doesn't suit the way that the current manager's playing, yeah, you're just gonna write off man's whole career at 23 years old. Is that what we do now?
I think that's
he's behind two very, very good players.
And we'll have to see. I think again, different club, different environment. Players change under different environments. So that's why, like, you can't look at a man and go, yeah, that's a shit signing. Or It might not work for your team, but it might, as I said, there's certain signings for me that work for Man United that wouldn't work for another team because Man United, for me, don't have enough footballers. So if you go and sign a footballer who's technically gifted, that's automatically it's a good signing. It's automatically a good signing. You know what I'm saying? Because what you need, not every team needs the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I'll still look at signings. I'll question certain signings if I feel like I know a player well enough to say, listen, I don't think you know what I'm saying? I don't think you're going to get X amount out of the player. I think Ten Hag is still the main problem at Man United because even though there might be certain players that are gifted and can play at certain levels, it won't work.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Like, again, we look at Jadon Sancho. People say, yeah, Jadon Sancho hasn't worked under 3 managers. But have those 3 managers... I mean, personally, I still think when Sancho was playing with Cavani and Ronaldo, and I think that was the better Sancho we saw from Man United.
But he was fine. That was his first season.
Yeah, but like, I don't think it's like Sancho's the problem. It's not the manager's problem. But anyway, that's another conversation. I'm not going to go into that. But yeah, you need to just create an environment and get a certain amount out of players. And at the end of the day, someone like Ugarte, who looks like he needs a fresh start, give him the fresh start and see how it goes. If not, cash in. You know what I'm saying? You still got Kobe Mainoo. I think DJ Envy in the midfield can do a thing if you decide to keep him. It depends what you don't want to do with him. But I feel like
in the chat saying we're getting linked to Rabiot instead of him. I don't really know.
The Rabiot one, I'm a bit 50-50 on just because of the way he hops from club to club. I don't think his quality is a crazy issue. I think he's decent on the ball. He's a solid player.
All these kind of things, yeah, I don't really worry about. Do you know what I mean? The Ugarte thing, for instance, yeah. The thing that annoys me the most about the Ugarte situation is, yeah, I know his profile, innit? Like, he's a combative player, he's a destroyer, similar to Fred. And Fred was a player I liked, and I used to get a lot of stick here for sticking up for Fred, but I knew exactly what Fred was. So I never got frustrated with Fred because I understood that on the ball, Fred's decent on the ball, not great, just decent enough. He can pass with both feet. He's a player that doesn't play well facing his own goal, but he just breaks up play, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I know what he does. At least I know what he does. Do you know what I'm saying? Because people will praise Declan Rice, but diss Fred, which is crazy to me because they both just win the ball back for their team. But Fred is a lot more mobile, gets around more, and can pass with both feet. And Declan Rice, he just runs around and crashes into people. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's one of them ones where, for me, I don't understand why these men were cussing out Fred, yeah. Even though in the massive games for us, he was always one of our best players. Always. And then when Fred's left, they were like, oh yeah, we miss legs in the midfield. We need someone like Fred. Okay, then. And then we get linked with Ugarte, and everyone's like, oh, he's not good on the ball. No one said he was. Do you know what I'm saying? No one said he was good on the ball.
If someone is gonna just win the ball back and that's their job, then I just think when Fred signed for Manchester United for the fee that he signed for as well, and also remember this is a time where people are a little bit more privy to comps falling them, i.e. Pepe and Arsenal. Like,
Fred wasn't that expensive though. It cost 50 million, bro.
Yeah, but 50 million at the time that you signed Fred is still kind of, that's a lot of money. At that time, 50 million is a lot of money. I wanted Fred. I remember when you got Fred, I was fuming.
Bro, Pep wanted him as well, bro.
Yeah, and Fred at Shakhtar that he come from? Was it Shakhtar that he come from? Shakhtar. He was banging in free kicks. He was weaving in and out of players, bro. The shit he was doing, I was like, raw, this guy, they've got a guy who could do it all. And then when he got almost reduced to a ball winner, I think we kind of got fooled by the comps a little bit. And it was like, that kind of stuck with him. I think that stuck with Fred going forward. And then as United got, I think, progressively worse, people realized, wait, just having a ball winner to win the ball and someone who's mobile actually is something that we need. Is actually something that is definitely needed around the squad. Because as soon as the legs went out of your midfield, everything looked even worse. As you said.
Yeah, but this is the point. And it goes back to the point where I was correct in my analysis that Fred was never the problem in our midfield. It was McTominay. When they were doing the McFred thing, guess what? McTominay's still here and he's still shit.
Bro, McTominay is 28 and he's outlasted Jesse Lingard.
Yeah, but this is the point. Everyone blamed Fred when he was, and they put him and McTominay together, but McTominay was always the problem. McTominay was always the one that never wanted the ball, and Fred never had no options to pass to. And Fred was the one that was scapegoated because Fred didn't hide and McTominay did. This is all that happened. This is all that happened, bro. So, yeah, brother, when I'm looking at the situation now, like, Fred was never the issue. When Fred was next to Casemiro was better. Fred made everyone that he was next to look better.
But don't you think the fact that McTominay come from your academy, no? Am I bugging?
Academy, yeah, he did.
The fact that he's one of the dying breeds of your academy guys at Man United is absolutely, it's just, I just don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I look at players like Lingard, you know what I'm saying? Some of the other guys that come out, you know what I'm saying, winning you guys trophies and whatnot. And the fact that McTominay has outlasted all those guys and is now 28 and still gets good minutes for your club.
He'll leave this season, though.
Crazy.
He'll leave this season.
It's a crime. It's a crime if he doesn't. That's crazy to me.
He'll leave this season, which is great. And that tells me that we're pushing in the right direction. But, do you know what I mean? This Adrian Rabiot thing, yeah.
That's a Fergie tax.
Yeah, it is Fergie tax for sure. This Rabiot situation with Manchester United is it's a situation that I understand. I wouldn't be too mad at it. And I said this before. Loads of people are getting on to me before when I said I'll take Rabiot. But these are the same guys that turn their nose up at Arnautovic, but they're praising that scrub Højlund, bro. I would have taken Arnautovic at the time when we got linked with him. Rabiot, yeah.
Arnautovic underrated still.
Yeah.
He's a prick though, isn't it? It's just because he's a prick.
Yeah, but that's fine though. When they play for you, it doesn't matter.
Of course not. Yeah.
Do you get it? Like the Rabiot thing, yeah. There's things that I like about the Rabiot deal. Do you know what I'm saying? There's things I like about the Rabiot deal. So Rabiot, for instance, yeah, if you bring in Rabiot and you give him a 2-year deal or even a 3-year deal, he's free. He gives you a certain level of guaranteed consistency week in, week out because of his age. Because Kobe Mino's not going to be consistent. He's a kid. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if we get Ugarte and Rabiot, that's nice. Rabiot's left-footed. He's got the physicality. Like, it's almost like when we had the Man Matic. And when we had Matic and Pogba, that was probably the best midfield we've had in a minute. The best Pogba we saw was with Matic. So it's one of them ones where playing next to Rabiot would improve Kobe Mino tenfold. So I see it, I hear it. If we can get him in on a reasonable amount of wages, they're saying he only wants like 150 a week or something like that. And if he only wants 150 a week, yeah, and he's free, I would absolutely take him, bro, because I'd see him as a short-term option if we can't find a more long-term option at the moment, which is fine because Ugarte is 23. Do you know what I'm saying? So because Ugarte is 23, yeah, if we can't find a player that's similar to the mold of Rabiot, or I would love Zubimendi, but I don't think he would come to England unless we absolutely threw the bag at him. Then a short-term Rabiot thing, similar to what we should have done with Eriksen. Eriksen should have been a 2-year signing, and then we should have, in our minds, knew where we were moving after Christian Eriksen. For me, next season, Christian Eriksen shouldn't be at Man United, but he'll stay because we didn't plan well beforehand. You get it? So if we're bringing in Rabiot now, knowing who we're going to sign next summer, and he's just a stopgap for free, it's a brilliant signing. Because I believe if you bring in Rabiot and Ugarte, our midfield's cool because he replaces Casemiro straight away. He replaces him in terms of he's got a good level of experience. He does all the things that Varane and Cass were supposed to do when they came into the team. Add experience. He does that. He adds experience. He adds consistency. He's got physicality. He's decent on the ball. He's not amazing. He's a decent ball progressor. He's not an amazing ball progressor, but he's a better ball progressor than Casemiro. So I'm not mad at him stylistically. People are talking about, oh, he's a troublemaker and all that. I don't believe these things when I hear these things about players. His mum apparently is a fucking handful, but we don't have to deal with his mum, bro. We're football fans. Why do we care?
That's true.
Why do we fucking care? I ain't got to deal with his much. He's better than Scott. He offers more than Casemiro currently. He's free and he's left-footed, which is a bonus. So there's no negatives to signing him. There's none. You're getting a fucking World Cup winning 28-year-old experienced player that's played at PSG and Juventus for free. And you're telling me about his mum. Are you all right? Man, I don't care about his mum. Man, I don't care about his mum, bro. So if we can get him on a free and we get
29.
All right, 29, 28, bruv. They're tomato, bruv. Like, you get me? You get him in on a short-term deal, little 2-year thing. And by next season, we've already bought his replacement. You get it? That's it. You bring him in as a stopgap. That's what we do.
Yeah, I don't think anyone doesn't rate Rabiot because of his quality. I wouldn't say he's like a crazy talented midfielder. I think
because people just want the needle moved, bro. This is where we are. He doesn't move the needle. Shut up, man.
Like, I think if you're talking about a free transfer, I don't think many teams would mind Rabiot. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't move the needle for me, but like, it doesn't mean I don't. Like, it's not like I don't rate him.
Matic didn't move the fucking needle, but he done a job, mate. And I think Matic would have been a similar age when we signed him.
Yeah. I think it just depends what setup he's walking into. I haven't watched too much of Rabiot in the last 2-3 years, so I don't know what his progression as a football. I feel like he's probably stayed the same because at international level he hasn't looked too much different. I think he stayed the same, but his level is his level. He's played at top teams. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't play for any bums, and there's a reason for that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why people are saying, "Oh, he's better than Gravenberch." Well, yeah, like, bro, what we doing here? What we doing here?
Bro, you know what the mad thing is? Yeah, it's like
Gravenberch isn't a dead player, but Rabiot is better than Gravenberch.
It doesn't matter who you support. If you support Liverpool, yeah, he's better than some of your midfielders. If you support Chelsea, he's better than some of your midfielders. If you support Arsenal, he's better than some of your midfielders. If you support Man United, he's better than some of our midfielders. Rabiot is not shit, bro, because he can play for all the teams, yeah, in the Premier League. Outside of Man City, yeah, like he would improve all of these teams, bro. So let's not pretend that he wouldn't. Let's not pretend that he wouldn't, bro. He's left-footed, yeah, and he's better than Declan Rice, bro. He could play next to Rice because he's left-footed and he's experienced. He would improve the Arsenal midfield. He would. So, with that being said, he is free and he's going to give you a 7 out of 10 every week, which is okay. In the modern game, yeah, if you can get me a player for free that can give me a 7 out of 10 every week, yeah, with the experience he's got, then I'm sold. If you don't think he's better than Declan Rice, you're sniffing. Declan Rice wouldn't even get anywhere near this French team. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? He wouldn't even get on the standby list. Are you all right? He's fucking shit. Like, what are you talking about? I can't even express in words how shit Declan Rice is.
You think he's shit?
He's fucking awful, bro.
No, I don't think Declan Rice.
Them man are using him to model kits for Arsenal with their new Links Africa kit.
As I put, Declan Rice is a very good ball winner. I just think his on the ball ability his on the ball ability, because he makes driving runs. People just think his on the ball ability is elite. When for me, his on the ball ability is
it's zero, which means he's shit, bro. Like why are we trying to, bro? Like
I said, Declan Rice is Henderson. Henderson's passing was way better.
Henderson's better than Henderson's better than Rice on the ball. That's what I'm trying to say. Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? Like, bro, that's why when I say this bro is shit, bro. Henderson is better on the ball than Declan Rice. He strikes the ball better, keeps the ball better. Declan Rice just got a better engine.
Or like normal age Henderson.
Bro, I'm talking about Henderson when Henderson was Henderson, bro.
Yeah. I was gonna say not now.
He's an old man.
Yeah. No, when Henderson was playing in like 2019, 2020, like Henderson technically on the ball, Henderson was way more progressive. He's progressive and better going forward than Rice. But Rice,
there you go, then, bro. Let's not pretend.
I'm saying, but as a ball winner, Rice is a very good ball
bro. Winning the ball, yeah, is only one of many aspects, yeah, of playing in midfield. One of many. So what does that mean? Do you know what I'm saying? That's like me saying, oh yeah, Trent's a good right back because he can cross. But what about the other aspects of being a right back? Like, that's only one aspect. Like, that doesn't make no sense.
Yeah, but Trent's not only aspect is crossing is not his only aspect.
No, but the point is,
if you excel,
you being good at one thing does not make you a good player. No, it doesn't make you a good player.
My personal opinion is that I still think Rice is a good player because he excels on the ball. I think if you play Rice as I said, like, you know, when you said you gave the job that you gave Fred.
Yeah.
If you have Rice with a progressive midfielder and you ask Rice to do a simple job to win the ball back and keep the ball moving and win your duels as a 6, a holding destroyer.
He's not a 6 though.
I think he's not an 8. He ain't got the on the ball powers to be an 8. He ain't an 8.
But that's the point. He's neither, bro. You're proving my point. He's not a 6. He's not a 6.
I think he's a 6 in a pivot, or I think he's a 6. I think
he's not a 6.
He's not an 8. He's more of a 6 than an 8. If anything, if you have to choose one, he's more of a 6.
Arteta plays this brother as an 8 now, bro, because he realized he can't play in a 6.
I don't know, man. I can't. For me, I think even though winning the ball back is one facet of the game, I still feel like he's still sound. He's technically sound in terms of not that he's not like technically good. He's technically he's technically all right. And on the ball, he can keep the ball ticking when he needs to. In that Arsenal setup, he fits perfectly and he's fine in it. It's like
he does fit perfectly every week because Arsenal are a team that monopolize the ball, yeah, and they're on top. So he gets away with not really doing anything, bro. Because when the onus is on him for England to actually do shit,
his contract, by the way,
he don't do nothing. Yes, I knew that was coming still. Yeah. We'll touch on that. Bro, this brother is not a fucking 6, bro. He can't.
He ain't an
He
8.
can't.
I'm sorry,
He
Rants.
can't, bro.
Don't give me 8 business because he ain't no 8. He ain't no 8.
Bro. What would you say Fred and Kante are? They're 8s, yes. Yes, Kante's not a 6.
Kante for me was always in a pivot, in it. He's brilliant in the pivot. But Kante's going forward can actually do a thing. So I can hear the Kante 8 shout. I can hear the Kante 8 shouts. I can hear that. I can hear the Kante 8 shouts. Fred can't play lone 6 because I feel like
Rice is a ball-winning box-to-box midfielder. He drives with the ball forward, but he can't shoot. But he's still a box-to-box midfielder, just without the ability.
Bro, in fact, if anything, his ball striking and his delivery on the set piece is actually surprisingly good. It's that for me, what you need to be an 8. Rants, driving with the ball into them spaces don't make you an 8 for me, bro. I think you're saying he's an 8 because because his first phase in receiving the ball gets exposed outside of that Arsenal.
Man are saying that Kante's a 6 and an 8 because he's an all-round midfielder. They're called box-to-box midfielders, bro. So I know that I'm talking to brothers that were born after the year 2000, where man are talking shit like that. If you're a box-to-box, you're not a 6. Period.
He ain't an 8, though, man. I don't think he ain't.
He's a box-to-box midfielder that has no attacking prowess. That's why man are calling him a 6.
So how could he be an 8? How could he be an 8?
Because that's what an 8 is in the modern game. An 8 is a box-to-box midfielder.
That's like saying there's nothing else for him. So he's just an 8 now because there's nothing else.
But that's it. An 8 is a box-to-box midfielder in the modern game because a 10's not and a 6 isn't. So it has to be an 8. What are we doing? What are we doing? Like, the man not understand football. A 10's not a box-to-box.
No, of course
and a 6 ain't a box-to-box. So he has to be an 8. He has to be. Like, Bellingham is an 8. He's a box-to-box.
Yeah, Bellingham's an 8. Yeah, Bellingham's an 8. But I don't think Rice. I don't think Rice is cool. Rice ain't a good 8 for me. He ain't a good 8.
Rice is a defensive-minded 8 because he's got no attacking strength.
So he's a 7.
But he's not a 6.
He's a 6.5. He's a 6.5. He's a 6.5.
He's a 6.5.
He's a 6.5. Cool. Let's agree on that. He's a 6.5.
Like, bro, he would be Kante if he was good on the ball.
Yeah. No, if he was good on the ball, I'd hear the 8 thing.
If he was good on the ball and more mobile, you would more compare him to a Kante.
Man are saying he's a -8.
That would make more sense. Bro, you would more compare him to Kante if he was mobile. He's not as mobile as Kante, and he's not as mobile as Fred, bro.
But I think one thing we should say, he fits the Arsenal mold very well, though, innit? So it's one of them ones where, for me, because he had a very good season for Arsenal, he fits the mold. And that's what, again, and similar to what we said at the start of the stream, though, Rants, if he's for what Arsenal needs, and Arsenal are moving forward.
I don't even agree. I don't agree that. You know why I don't agree that?
You don't think he's what, bro? He's made up, bro.
Bro, listen, bro, but let me show you something that you're missing. They brought him in to be a 6. And then Arteta realized he can't play 6. So now they're playing him in an 8. Because remember, they started the season with Rice and Havertz. Who was the 6? Who was the 6?
Rice.
Well then. And then it became Rice and Jorginho and Rice and Partey. Why? Because he needs a 6 next to him because he's not 1.
I think Arteta changed it because Rice wasn't progressive enough.
Because he's not a 6, bro. You're saying what I'm saying. What are we doing?
He's a 6
Rice
for his
is not better than Partey or Jorginho in the 6.
He's not. No. I still think Partey is a very good 6 for Arsenal. He's a very good 6.
Partey is better than him. He just can't stay fit. Brother, let me tell you something. The end of the season when Arsenal were going for the title, it was Partey and Rice.
Yeah, no. For the last 3 games, it was Partey and Rice. The best pivot for Arsenal was Partey and Jorginho. Sorry, Rice and Jorginho. Rice and Jorginho was when they had the best run. That was their best run. That was their best run, bro. Was it not? When Rice and Jorginho were in the
why not? Why not? Yeah, Rice and Havertz. If Rice is a 6, Rice has had his best games with a 6 next to him because he's not 1.
Yeah, but that's why I said a 6 in a 2. Like,
but he was in a 2 with Jorginho and Partey, and he wasn't
Caicedo. People say it's like Chelsea fans are now telling me that Caicedo isn't a lone 6. He plays in the pivot. He's not a lone six like what we call a Fernandinho.
Marcelo's not a lone six, but he can play in a lone six. He can.
Yeah, he can play in the lone six. I think in Arsenal's setup, Rice can play in a low six. But again, if you want to get the best out of Rice, you play him in the pivot. You play him in the pivot with someone who's more progressive, and that's how you get the best out of Rice.
You play him in the pivot with a six, not with someone that's more progressive. You play him in the midfield in the pivot with a six.
I still think Rice for me, like the 8 thing.
Rice ain't no fucking six, bro. We seen it for England. Where was his sixes for England?
But yeah, again,
he couldn't even give man a 6 out of 10 performance for England.
Oh no, he was drowning for England, of course. This is why I said
he's not a 6, bro.
This is why I said Arsenal setup. This is why I said the Arsenal setup. The Arsenal setup. Rice is not a horrible 6, not a bad 6 in the
because he doesn't play in the 6 for Arsenal. He plays in the 8.
Yeah, now we
Rice.
Yeah, now he plays in the 8. Now he plays in the 8. But Rice can still play lone 6, and he's not a horrible lone 6.
He plays lone 6 for Arsenal, yeah. They don't win. They don't win. The only times he played in the 6 for Arsenal was with Havertz, and that's when they lost their games.
Yeah, I also think Havertz in that left centre mid position is crap as well, though. So there's that.
He is, but Rice ain't a 6.
Boy, I don't know, man. We'll have to. He's a 6.5.
He ain't a 6, bro.
You're not saying he's a 6, but I'm not. I'm saying I don't think he's an 8 because again, for me, if he's an 8, he's a crap one. Do you know what I'm saying?
He is a crap 8. You're right. I agree with you. Like bro. Honestly, yeah, you rate him, yeah, because of all the hype around him, and the Arsenal man are telling, he's transformed our midfield. Well, you went from second to second. Well done.
No.
Great transformation.
No. Don't get me wrong. I don't even think Rice is the top Don Dada. I think he's a decent player. I think he's a good player, and he's enhanced by Arsenal's system. But at the same time, I don't think like the whole 6-8 argument. I've always stayed on this road where I look at it and I go, yeah, bro. Like, there's so many 8s I'd have over you, but I'd rather have you in that sort of next to a 6 a little bit deep, because as you said, he's a defensive minded 8 who's going forward. You're not going to necessarily utilize him going forward because it doesn't bring anything unless it's a set piece. You know what I'm saying? So if it works for Arsenal, you know what I'm saying? You know what it is? If it works for Arsenal, it works for Arsenal, bro. To be fair, I'm all here. If he drowns next season, I'm all here for it. But I doubt it's going to happen because he'll be protected, and that's what what it is.
I hear what you're saying, but bro, like the thing is, there's so many great areas in football, yeah.
And they need Xhaka, by the way, yeah. They need it.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
Yeah. Just
Xhaka, bro. Look at the Euro Xhaka had, but bro, my problem with football right now, yeah, is these men are trying to make everything so rigid, so black and white. Roy Keane wasn't a defensive midfielder. Roy Keane was a box-to-box midfielder, yeah, but he was more defensive-minded. Yeah, but he was still a box-to-box.
He gave us stability.
He gave the stability. It was one player goes, one player stays.
Yeah,
that's what it was. Now everyone's trying to pigeonhole certain players into certain areas and say, "Oh yeah, well he's a 6, he's an 8." And all these other things, bro. If you do not have certain characteristics, then you cannot be a specialist in one position. You cannot. It's impossible. That's why when I look at someone like a Bukayo Saka, the reason why I say when I look at him, he don't look like a winger to me is because there's certain things that wingers possess that he doesn't possess. That doesn't mean that he can't play out there.
Yeah,
but he don't look like a winger to me. Even the way he retains the ball and stuff like that, you could put him in the middle of the pitch and he'll be fine there. He'll be completely fine there because he's a ball retention player first. He's not a 1v1 player. If you compared the style of Bukayo Saka to the style of someone like a Williams, they don't play nothing alike. One of them looks like a winger and one of them looks like an 8, like a central midfield player that's playing out wide. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So if you don't have certain characteristics, you cannot be said number. So when man are telling me that Rice is a 6, he doesn't have the characteristics to be a 6. So he can't be 1. And he's not 1. And this is why when he gets played as a traditional 6 for Arteta doesn't like him there. When he gets paid as a traditional 6 for England, he's fucking shit.
But
do you know what I'm saying?
that example,
He's
though, but
rubbish.
Saka's still a good winger, even though he said there's certain
But
qualities.
that's not
I
the
agree.
argument, though.
Yeah, I
That's
know.
not the
Yeah,
argument. Saka would be
you're
good
talking about
anywhere.
specialists. You're talking about specialists.
Saka would be good anywhere. I could manage Saka and play him in a false nine, bro, and he would be good there because he receives the ball well. He's got a good enough strength to hold the ball off, and he can bring people into play. Saka can play false nine. He can play 8. He can play right wing. He can play left wing. He can play left back. He can do that because he's a good footballer.
Yeah, he's an accomplished footballer. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And that's the point. Do you know what I'm saying? So when you look at players, when I look at Rice, there's so many things he doesn't have. He can't be a 6 because he doesn't have the key ingredients to be a 6. He doesn't. What do people associate with Rice? Winning the ball. They look. What do they associate with Rice? Winning the ball and driving through midfield, carrying the ball.
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
6s ain't ball carriers. They've never been ball carriers.
No, I hear it.
He's an 8. They talk about Bellingham's ball carrying. Bellingham's ball carrying is one of his strongest attributes.
How about this? I'm gonna give you the Bellingham thing. Rice is a centre back. Let's just agree on that. He's a centre back.
Oh no, but he was a centre back growing up. Though.
Yeah, he was, and
he transformed into a midfielder. But when
he had the Skinner thing. Yeah, when he was the Skinner thing, girl, he's a centre back. Yeah.
No, he is the centre back though. He is, if we're being completely honest. And I think he'd be a very good centre back in the modern game. Do you know what I'm saying? But the facts are, he don't have the attributes to be a 6, and the manager knows it. That's why he plays him with a 6. He does. So man need to allow it. Like this is just what it is, bro.
You say we got to credit Arteta, then we gotta give Arteta some credit then.
But bro, Arteta knows football, bro. He's not an idiot.
Yeah,
like that's why he tried it and he realized it wasn't working and he changed it. And Declan's come out and said, yo, I play more of an 8 at Arsenal, I get forward more and I enjoy it, but he's not used to being up there. He said it himself, bro. It's on wax. Man can find it. Man can find it.
That's nasty. That's nasty. When I'm saying is a 6'3" Alfie girl crash. Yeah, you man, that's nasty work, Chelsea fans. That's nasty work,
bro. Man said, what's Bellingham? Bellingham, is a shit Gerrard, box to box. Action. That's what he is.
Don't even put them in the same sentence.
He's a shit Gerrard, bro. Them Action Jackson midfielders, box to box. That's what he is. This man played with the number 10 on his back and won the most slide tackles in the Euros.
Don't put him and Gerrard in the same.
He's a shit Gerrard. You can't even compare him to Lampard because Lampard didn't have the athleticism, bro. Gerrard had
better head than Gerrard.
Yeah, bro. Gerrard had the Action Jackson box-to-box thing on smash, bro. Win a slide tackle, then carry the ball 20 yards. And like, that was Gerrard.
And score a banger.
Yeah, that was Gerrard. Without the long shots. Do you know what I'm saying? And the passing. Just the ball carrying and the athleticism. That's it. A shit Gerrard, bro. Like, literally. And when I say a shit Gerrard, I mean that with the utmost respect to Steven Gerrard, bro. Because, yo, this guy's rubbish. And they're trying to compare him to Zidane and all these things. He's just a typical English blood and thunder, box to box, action crashing midfielder.
Zidane is crazy. It's so mad that even Pogba is offended.
Yeah, bro.
Even Pogba's offended. Even Pogba's offended by that one. He liked the DR post anyway. Yeah, he liked the DR post that when Cams was talking about English players just not being as good as foreign players in general. Yeah, PP like that one still.
But Pogba's a real G. He knows what time it is.
Bro. That's my fucking guy. Now that you don't wear you lot's fucking shirt, I can dash the Pogba prop now.
Pogba's not done anyway. He'll be back. So
but who though? Who do you reckon he'll be playing for?
I don't know. I don't really know, but I've you know what, actually I kind of do know, but it depends, innit? It depends if he wants to come back now? If he wants to come back to Europe, but when the band's done. If not, I reckon he goes to America, bro. I reckon he goes to America still. Is he a free agent right now? Or is he still? No, I think that his contract with Juve should be up. I think it will be America more than likely. It'll be Miami or that. He's always there anyway. He's good friends with Jimmy Butler and he's always in America. So I don't think it's a Saudi thing. He doesn't need the money. He'll probably go to America. Do you reckon he can do a Kante thing and just play elsewhere and then just respawn in the French squad? Yeah, absolutely. If he's playing in Miami, he'll certain man have got it. Still pick him. Certain man, look, Kante playing in Saudi just kind of
doing what he does in it, you know, just kind of kicking ball for fun and that. Man, just come into the French team, one of the best midfielders. Calm. The level, like you know when you have that level, that's what I mean by the level. Like you can just respawn and you don't need bedding in time. Man's just that good.
But that's because Kante knows his role, bro, and he knows his job, and he's a specialist. So because he's a specialist, he can just step in and do that, bro. And he was solid for France, bro. And that's the difference. He's an actual specialist in a game right now where there's not many specialists now. Do you know what I mean? You just got bare jack of all trades in football, bro, and people are trying to pigeonhole him. Like, he's a specialist ball winner, and he knows that's his job. He doesn't try and overcomplicate the game of football. He knows my job is just to make everyone around me look better. That's it. And he knows that. So man have to rate Kante's thing, bro. Do you know what I mean? His longevity is crazy, bro.
Not spoken. I mean? Yeah, he's not spoken about with enough.
Yeah,
he does get respect, but it's not celebrated enough. I don't think. I think he kind of just flies under the radar in the big boy conversations. By the way, you did speak about the ends. Did you hear what the president said?
Nah, you guys put that in there. I've seen it, but yeah, put it in the chat.
I didn't even want to read it out, but what she said was crazy. It's not crazy if you know the history of Argentina, but it's crazy.
Put it in the chat, people. And also, yeah, them man are saying Lenny Euro has signed. Yeah, cool. That's lit. Yeah, I mean, I'm over that, bro. Run me. I need some more dopamine from somewhere else. Run me the next signing now, bro.
I need some more, bro. We need some more likes. There's 1.3K in here, and there's only 538 likes.
Yeah, we need to get up to at least 700-800 people. Let's run that.
Easy, bro. Easy.
700, bro. Mod, stay on that. She doubled down on it. She said something about some colonizing nation and that.
Bro, she doubled down. She said on Monopoly, double the rent, bro. She said double the rent. She don't give a bro. She didn't give a fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
By the way, man, I just as well. Just check the subscriber count, man's 25 subs away from 10K. So
hey guys, the link to the channel is in the title, man. They're 25 subs away from 10K. Let's get them to 10,000 right now while we get these quotes up. Do you know what I'm saying?
Let's be the 10K day, bro. Today could be the 10K day. You see it? But yeah,
bro, look at this. Man said new signing became a personal project for Man United CEO Barada, who wanted a coup to kick off his United tenure. Bruv, man said that was an ego signing. He's a fucking bad boy.
Man said an ego thing.
Man said, yeah, man have to let these men know I'm here, you know. Gang business. No colonialist country is going to intimidate us for a football song or for telling the truths that they don't want to admit. Stop
the truth.
Yeah. Stop feigning indignation, yeah. Hypocrites. Enzo, I'm with you. Man said no colonialist country, you know, like what language do they speak in Argentina again? Is it Argentinian or is it another language?
I don't know.
They speak Spanish, bro. So what's this bitch talking about?
Dumb, bro.
What is bitch talking about?
Dumb, bro.
Do you know what I mean? So this whole colonialist nation.
If you know Argentina's history, you know this isn't even mad for them.
But bro, listen, them man they're a fucking Nazi safe haven. That's what they are, innit? And that's what they always have been, bro. Man, do your Googles about the World War. There was even rumors, that Hitler fled there after the World War and he wasn't really dead in that. Do you know what I mean? But I don't know. I don't even need to believe all these two-pack conspiracies. You know them one. But them man are saying that that's where Hitler was hiding out, bro, and he faked his own death. I don't believe it. I don't disbelieve it. I don't care, innit? But the point is, man know that the Nazis fled there, innit? And that's where they were getting looked after over there. So it is what it is. But that country's really, it's been shit anyway. You know, like that. So when man saying things like that, yeah, and even the way that they ethnically cleanse their country, like, bro, this is what you should be expecting from these people.
Take it in, bro. And you know what's mad? Is that man knew what they were doing, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know where man from time man are going live. Like, man are going live. Yeah, banging the table, banging the roof, whole buses is drumming along to the beat and that, bro. These man knew exactly what they were doing. Yes, people can put it down to ignorance. I think man knew what they were doing at the same time, innit? Like, I think man don't give a fuck.
Brother, the bro went live like it was nothing, bro. Like these man were singing Adele, blood.
Bro, live, bro. It wasn't even like it's a video that's been, you know, it's a video that's been leaked. Like, man have just recorded it, bro. Look at these man are doing, and someone just leaked it for peas and that. Bro, Man have openly broadcasted it to millions of people, bro. Millions of people banging the roof and that. You know what I'm saying? I think man are just sorry they got caught, bro.
Bro, listen, it's crazy. Do you know what I'm saying? The brother went live like their man were doing karaoke, bro.
Take it in, bro. And then for the president to go, I say I stand with Enzo when Enzo's already apologized, bro.
This is what I'm trying to say, bro. It's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? I stand with Enzo. Wait, bring up the quote again, because I've already read the quote before we went live, innit?
She was basically calling them man colonizers, which they are, the French. Do you know what I mean?
Basically that's not. She ain't lying about that. She ain't lying about that. Cool. But she's saying that no thing will intimidate us, especially over a football song. Like, come on, man. Let me find the tweet again. Let me find it again. It's on 360 TV as well. Joke, bro, absolute joke thing, bro.
She's an idiot, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And the thing is, the fact that they're wrong and strong, bro, and she's doing that. Look at that. Vice president, you know.
Wrong and strong. Hold on.
It's crazy.
Wait, that's nasty work there.
That's funny. That's hilarious. I'll be honest.
That's fucking nasty.
Man, try to scrub the black off him and that. You know the one. I hear it.
The man and say, that's why your mouth's light skin.
Yeah, this is crazy. Man said, man put bleach in the bath and that.
Man,
nah, it's crazy. I hear it. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yes. So no colonist country is going. Is she when she says no colonist country is going to intimidate us? She basically saying because French are colonists, it's just hypocritical, isn't it? She's saying it's just hypocritical. Like, you man have done the colonizing thing, but you want to clown us for a colonizing song. Patting yourself. That's what she's saying. But that's just dead, though.
But that's dead.
Just so dead.
It's so dead. The logic is not logicking, bruv.
Yeah, it's like basically she's saying like you're no better than us. Like, what we're doing is right. You get it? You know what I'm saying? You're both wrong.
It's not making no sense.
It don't make two wrongs don't make a right.
No, it doesn't. Do you know what I'm saying? No, it doesn't make sense.
And if they don't, I didn't even know they speak Spanish over there.
Of course they do. They're one of, bruv. Listen, Brazil, one of the only countries that don't speak Spanish in South America. So it's one of them ones where, brother, the whole thing's not making sense. Like, bro, their whole country is literally a European immigrant nation, bro. They ain't got no black people there, broski. Do you know what I mean? And you got people like Lionel Messi's got an Italian name, bro. Like, man need to understand that these man, they're an immigrant nation, but they're just white immigrants, but they're still fucking immigrants, bro. Do you know what I mean? So what she's saying is mad ignorant, but you have to be a special kind of stupid, yeah? A special kind of stupid to try and justify it in the first place. So we know they're dumb. And this is why, when I look at stuff like this, yeah, it just proves to you, yeah, that level of racism, yeah, is actually stooped in stupidity, bro. And this is why, yeah, Enzo can go live and not think that there's anything wrong with it because he's stupid.
Yeah,
and they're all stupid, bro. They're all stupid.
Like,
that's what it is.
Anyone who was even a fraction of educated would have, you know, when you grab man's phone mad quick, bro.
Brother.
Come on, man.
Brother, what is ignorance?
As in the meaning of ignorance, or their type of, like, ignorance it's like it's failing to be. You're not educated, but you're
exactly. So they're fucking idiots. We don't need to be nice about it. Being ignorant means that you lack the knowledge. You lack the information. So you're fucking stupid. That's why when I see people and say, oh, they're just ignorant, bro, that's just a nice way for saying they're fucking idiots. I prefer not to use the nice way.
Yeah,
this is just what it is. I prefer not to use the nice way.
But people use the thing is, you know how people say you're an idiot and uneducated? People kind of use that as a caveat to say, oh, it's all right because you're not educated.
Precisely, but that's why I'm not about to use the word ignorance, because that kind of
ignorance has a splice of it has a, you know what, Rants? Ignorance has a splice of it's okay.
Well, there you go. Ignorance is it's not their fault. Yo, Google is free, bro. Like, If you're still thinking that way in 2024, you're a fucking idiot, bro. Like, there's no excuse in it. There's no fucking excuse in it, bro. Do you know what I mean? Because the difference is, these man will turn around, and say, you know what, it's all right in my country, so I ain't done nothing wrong. It's unapologetic. That's the problem. You know the ones. I've been around people.
No self-awareness. No self-awareness.
I've been around people that are
doing as the president. But that's what she's doing as the president. She's saying, let me double down because you, man, have been doing this. Your country is X, Y, and Z. So why are you clowning me for?
Brother, I'll be real.
She's not even addressed the racism. She's not even addressed the real issue at hand. It's just dancing around.
But because they don't feel like there's anything to address, because part of white supremacy is, we're better than you. So we don't need to explain ourselves.
There you go.
That's what part of it is. We're above you, so we don't need to justify ourselves to you, bro. My thing is, if you come from a certain culture that is ignorant in that sense, but then you don't show me, any sort of remorse or any sort of willingness to understand why it's not okay, then I'm smoking you. This is what's happening. You know them ones there. Like, this is what's happening. Because, bro, I'm well traveled and I've been to certain parts. Like, I lived in Scandinavia at one point, and the thing is, when I'm over there, like, I remember one time, bro. I was in Sweden, but I remember one time I was in Denmark, and I've got some good friends in Denmark, and bro, like, proper, like, blonde hair, blue eye, fucking giants, bro, like 6'5" brothers.
Viking type,
like that, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And I remember, I was with my guys, and bro, we went out to a party. They took me to a party. You get me? And it's one of them ones where I'm the only black Donny. I'm the only black Donny. Do you know what I'm saying? And they didn't really know how to. They didn't know how to. How can I articulate the best way? In their language, they don't have, like here, I will say, oh yeah, he's black and that. They don't have.
They don't. So the word they just skip to the N word straight away.
Exactly, because they don't have a way.
That's not just Scandinavia. That's all over that's not even just.
This is the point. This is the point. This is the point. Do you understand what I'm saying? They don't have a way to articulate. Oh yeah. And I saw a black guy.
You mean the word is identify. There isn't a.
Yeah, there's no way of identifying black people. So because of that, when I went there, like my guy, I was there, and basically we're together, and he said to me, he was like, bro, like, in my language, there's no word for the N-word kind of thing, like. And I was like, broski, and this is my friend, I was staying at his house with his family. You know them one?
Yeah.
And like, we're cool. This is my guy. I was chilling with his brothers, bro. And if you see these big blonde guys, fucking Nikolai Rasmus and that, these big fucking
Nikolai Rasmus,
bro. This is what I'm saying. So, bro, he said to me, and bro, when I tell you, his family are the nicest people ever, bro. His grandma lived in the yard, big house. Grandma lives there, mum's there, dad's there, and his brother's big fucking house. And I stayed in his house for like 5 days. This is my guy. And he said, bro, we don't have a word for you, man, here. And I was like, bro, you're my G, innit? But when I bring you to London, you can't say that because my guys will fuck you up. You know them, man. So I had to let him know that, bro, you can't use the N-word in England, bro. Like, you can't use that. You know what I'm saying? You're my guy, and we're cool. So it's okay, yeah? Don't call me that again. Black is fine. You know them ones there, but you can't say that because I don't want to hear that. Because if I hear anything that sounds like that, I'll fight your friends. I told him. But he said to me, because I think one of his brethren must have been referring to me, and I heard the N-word, and I looked at him, I was like, yo, my guy. I was like, And
Yeah,
he
yeah,
was
yeah,
just
yeah,
like,
yeah.
he was like, yeah, like we don't have no words. And these were all nice people, you know. When I tell you I was in the
Yeah, of course.
rave, I was in a house
Yeah, yeah,
party.
because the culture's
Fair,
completely, yeah, it's
bro,
different culture.
listen,
Yeah,
fair nice girls in there. These girls were on me. I was the only black bro. Like I felt like I was on another planet. Had all the gal them, bro. You know, all the gal them. And I would have been
bro.
I would have been about 21, moving crazy.
Yeah, yeah,
You
I
know
hear it.
them ones there. Like, and bro, I heard a brother say the N-word, and I looked at my guy and I said, bro, what go on for this? You get me? And he said, oh,
Right.
like we don't
Yeah.
have another word for that. I said, listen, yeah, tell your guy, nah, don't say that again, please. And I said to him, bro, when you come to London, you can't say that, bro. You know, like that. And he was
Mm.
cool with it. He was like, genuinely like, bro, like, I'm sorry, man, didn't want to offend you. But you see, when man are doing the ignorant thing, like doing the Suarez thing, like, oh yeah, well, in my culture, that's what we say, innit? All right, cool. Well, in my culture, we stamp man out when they say it. So what are we
Facts,
doing?
facts. This is what I'm saying. Like,
What are we
because
doing?
that's where I say there's a very thin line between, you know, when people say ignorance and idiot, we you know how we were saying this, there's a difference in it, or it's basically the
Yeah,
same thing. Sorry, like you can tell when someone is sincerely apologetic because there's no other way to say it, explain it, or they haven't been educated in the right way. But then there's
yeah,
also the man that are just like, well, what'd you expect? There's like to the guy that says, "What do you expect?" and the guy that goes, "Bro, I'll never say that again. It wasn't even a thing like that, man. I don't know. And now, thank you for educating me. Now I know it will never happen again." That's where even as us as black people, I go, "Yeah, that's fine. As long as you've now educated yourself and you don't make the mistake again, there's no issues here." You know what I'm
There
saying?
you go. But the
But,
thing
but for
is,
the
yeah,
but for the man, as you said, for the man that go, "What do you expect?" Again, now you're gonna have to get rough. Now you're getting rough.
yeah.
Next time,
But this is the thing though, bro. There's a word for the color black, but what I'm saying is they don't have a word for black people because they don't have any black people there.
yeah, bro.
Do you know what I mean? Scandinavia is a white and white country, and all the other people there are immigrants. So what, like, you wouldn't have a word for people that weren't there. It's just like in
Bro,
Africa, there wasn't a word for black people because we were all black. You know
yeah.
them ones. So why would we have a word for black people? Because we're all fucking black, bro. Do you know what I mean? Man had their tribes and that. Black, bro, Africans weren't calling each other black people.
Yeah,
It's
because
the
it's
white
normal.
man that decided that shit. You know them
Yeah,
ones there.
it's
So,
happened. I was in Italy. I was in Rome. Rome. I think it was Rome. I was in Italy. I was young.
bro, you
I was
definitely dodging M bombs there, blood.
I
Fam.
was bro. I was walking, and it was a school trip as well, bro. It was a school trip, bro.
Mm,
So man must have been like no more than like 14, 15. You know what I'm
mm,
saying? I'm walking, and this is the point where, like, you know, when you're like the teachers base you somewhere and you can kind of like scour the local area kind of
mm.
thing, as long as it's not too far out. You know what I'm saying? But I'm walking, and there's some like drunk men across the road just, you know, making bare noise and that. But you know, when it's clear man are speaking another language, man are
Mm.
speaking another language, and then man are waving at man going, "Hey, Negrito, hey,
You see what I'm saying?
bro, and I promise you not, man's 15. These are grown men. Man, broski, these are grown. I'm 15. I'm 15. You might like, and this is obviously time ago, bro. These are grown ass. It's a
Mm.
group of them. It's like 5, 6 of them. And these are like, you know, when you go like this, your eyes go like this straight
That's
away, bro.
that's unbelievable.
My eyes have gone like this. And I've gone, yo, bro, tell me you man heard that. You man heard that. Like, no. Like, bro, man just said Negrito. What the fuck is that? Bro, I'm bugging out. I don't know what to say. I know if I go over there, I'm gonna get stamped out. I'm trying to cross the road. Man, I'm trying to hold my arm and that. I'm like, bro, nah, bro. Man's called me the M. What we doing here, bro? And then people come, someone,
But that's
bro,
what Suarez done. But it's a little man
bro,
thing as well, bro. Because you can't call
like,
me little black, bruv. You know them ones there, and it's like, come on,
bro,
bro. That don't even make
and
no sense,
someone
bro.
tried to explain. So like, and one of the Italian guys trying to explain to man, he's like, um, he's like, oh, like that was their way of greeting you. It wasn't like, oh, like they weren't trying to say you're this, like, you know what I'm saying? He's trying to say that, oh, like, you know what I'm saying? They're trying to say like this, you know, when man, this like the Negrito thing with Suarez, who said it? Cavani,
Yeah, Suarez said it to Evra, but the difference is,
yeah,
you
like-
can't be dropping the little nigga shit to me, and I'm a grown man. If I'm 30-something years old and you drop the little fucking negrito thing to me, I'll spin your jaw.
bro.
Like, bro, if I was 5 years old or something, I might kind of allow it. You know them ones there, because I'll be like, you know what?
Bro, I didn't know what, bro.
Because you're trying to little man me, but me, if I'm 30-something years old, a man try and call me little black, yeah, I'm smashing your face.
Bro, I couldn't believe, bro. Honestly, I couldn't believe it. Like, I couldn't believe my ears. And obviously, because man's a youth and that, I tried to do the angry thing and obviously try to go over there. Man would like just got a couple, like, you know, held my arm and that. But it's just one of them things where it's like you just know, like in Italy.
Yeah, but bro, man saying Negro's black. Yes, black in Spanish.
You know what I'm saying? But then I said that.
But, bro, I would rather you called me that.
Bro, they waved.
But I would rather you called me that. But when you're calling me Negrito, you're calling me a little man, bro. Like, and I'm a grown man. So, like, what are we doing? I'm after us. You have to get spliffed just for that.
I can't even remember. I think it was both. That they said. But it was defo the end, bro. Man heard it, bro. Man didn't. Like, man can't tell me I didn't hear. You know what I'm saying? I heard what I heard. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, man. I've been out. Like how you said you've been in Scandinavia, bro. Man, it's been out. I've worked in Kiev and I've worked in Prague, bro. For my acting. You know what I'm saying? I've been out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, trust me. Like, not everyone. Like, when I hear people are uneducated, it sometimes it doesn't sit right with me because there are people that are educated there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I hear it, bro. Like, the thing is, as far as I'm concerned, yeah, bro, you know what it is, yeah? The reason why I don't fuck with the Suarez thing and all these other things and the Enzo thing is because these pussios don't live in their country. You know what I'm saying? If these men had never left the village that they grew up in, yeah,
you can hear it.
I could hear it, but these men are well traveled. Do you know what I'm saying? Suarez is a brother that's lived in Spain, in England, in Holland, all these other things. So, bro, don't tell me that
in America right now. Man plays in America, bro.
But this is what I'm trying to say, bro. And the fact that my man tried going like it's a term of endearment, bro. Just ask me what my name is, cuz. You know them way there. If you
what's your day here?
That's it. Because, bro, like I can
a little bit too quick a little bit too quick to typecast, man. Just like if you man, we wouldn't even be here. We wouldn't even be here.
I couldn't imagine, kicking football, and putting my arm around someone and saying, yeah, well, go on, white boy, and that. It's like, bro, like what?
Yeah, that's like, wait.
That's so random. You know the ones there, like, it's like, it's so weird. Like, it doesn't make no sense. Obviously, and this is why, bro, I'll be real, if you're referring to someone's skin color, as a white person, because there is a hierarchy, it has to be in a derogatory manner because it can't be in any other way. You know, like that. Like, it can't be in any other way. It's not a term of endearment if you're highlighting my skin color. Especially when we know the history of the planet. Like, it can't be any other way. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's why, when you see these American men playing basketball, and they say, oh, yeah, he's a cold white boy, that's because they're saying normally these white boys are shit at basketball. That's what they're saying.
Yeah, what?
That's what they're saying. It's not really a compliment. It is, but it's not.
It's a backhanded thing.
It's one of them backhanded that meme. It's like, yeah, you're good, but you're only good for a white boy. You're not good because you're good. Like, it's not the same. You get me? So as soon as
that's like when man say raw, like he's a techie black you and he's not fast. Like he's not strong and fast.
That's what I was like, what? Do you know what I mean? It's not really a compliment. You get me? It is, but it's not. It's like you're kind of like you have to look at the root of the issue. You get what I'm saying? And this is what it is. That's why when they're looking at what black man and they ain't got no pace and power, man are like, right. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Man, look at Kobe and get confused.
Look at Kobe. But he's not fast, like.
Yeah.
You get it? Like, and this is what it is. When you see Gareth Bale ducking man out, they're saying, right, he's quick for a white boy. That's not a compliment. That's man saying white man can't run, bro. That's what you're really saying.
What do you think of Nico Jackson defending Enzo?
Bro, Nico Jackson, have you seen this brother's trim, bro? You know them ones there, this brother's confused anyway. Like, let's be real, bro. Nico Jackson, bro. I swear down. I'm just waiting for him, yeah, to relax his hair, bro. Bro, that's what I'm waiting for, bro. I'll be real. Do you know what I'm saying?
The comb over thing.
Bro, I'm waiting for man to hot comb his hair, bro. I'm waiting for it. I'll be real. Like, Nico looks like that kind of guy. He really does.
That is killing me.
He really looks like that kind of guy, bro. So it's one of them ones where he can do whatever he wants to do. Certain man are saying it might be a fake account. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's what it is. And that's it. If man say you're funny for a woman, that don't mean you're funny, you know. That just means I didn't expect to laugh today, but here we are. That's what it means, bro. That's what it's not a compliment. It's not a compliment. If you say, oh yeah, she's good, she can kick ball for a girl, that don't mean she's good. That just means you expected her to be shit.
Exceeded expectations.
This is what people need to understand, innit? Like, you have to be able to read between lines when people say things.
Yeah.
You get me? Like, you highlighting the fact that I'm black for no reason is not a term of endearment. It can't be. It can't be. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that doesn't make no sense. Because when gal and that gal might call you, oh, big head and all of that, bro. Like, bro, as soon as you start talking about someone's skin color, it can't be a compliment. There's no need.
Yeah.
Doesn't make no sense. So what are we doing? Like, the thing's mad, innit? Like, people need to understand, yeah, that like there's no reason for that to be at the forefront of someone's mind. There's no reason. So all this Argentinian thing, yeah. The thing that I hate the most about this is I know it's going to be swept under the carpet. This time next week, we won't be talking about it.
Yeah, I still think the dressing room's cooked, though. Cooked.
Oh, bro, the dressing room is cooked. Because one thing about black people, yeah, we're very, very, very good at not forgetting shit. You know them ones there, like, bro, listen, you think that we forgiven you, but yeah, we ain't forgetting that shit, bro. What? Swear down, bro. I can't wait for the first tackle in training, bro. It's gonna be the mad thing. Them man are gonna be doing all the social media thing. Yeah, the handshakes and that man's getting collapsed 100%. You know he's getting collapsed in training. You know it, like without a doubt, he's getting collapsed in training, bro. And you know what? That's another reason why I think that their dressing rooms in their shambles.
Dazarsi's with you, man. Not seeing Dazarsi's jaw. Dazarsi's gonna kill him, fam.
Yeah.
Hey, it's crazy.
Bro, it's gonna be crazy, bro. I'll be real. They need to give him an extended holiday because they're gonna need to mediate this situation before he gets back.
Man, I've unfollowed him, but you know what it is? You know it's a matter when man have called him out on socials as well.
But this is what I'm trying to say. It's not even like in the group chat because they'll have a group chat. They've made sure that they've gone public with it. This is what the mad thing is about this whole situation. They've publicly let everyone know that we're not okay with this brother. Do you get what I'm saying?
Man don't kick ball.
We don't fuck with this guy.
Yeah, we don't frolic in the flowers with it with man like that.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. And I wouldn't be surprised if it's not only the black players that unfollowed him as well. Because a few of the other man, them, even though Chelsea's whole team's kind of black, I don't know who isn't.
Yeah, because you know what it is. There's also like sometimes we can't alleviate other white people or mixed race people or whatever you're from.
See, man said even bro, are unfollowed, man.
Yeah, because bro, do you know what it is? And I'm not even trying to do the my girlfriend's back on my sister, but you know what it is as well, bro. Sometimes not even sometimes, there's situations where you're in a relationship or you got family members or there's ties to cultures that you have, even though you might be a white man. You know what I'm saying? Let's say bro's just girl is black or man's nephew's black and whatnot.
Yeah.
And man's nephew has to sit there and go, what, Uncle Broja, what, the guy you kick ball is making fun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's like, Albanian still. And that's what I mean. Albanian, man, even Conor Gallagher as well. Conor goes to the cookouts and that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro, Cole Palmer. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people other than just, like, there are white people out there that are going to feel very offended by that.
And they fucking should, bro.
100%.
You know, and they fucking should, bro. Like, I'll be real, bro. Like, when you see that level, of fucking ignorance, you should be offended. Period, bro.
Wait, man, I say more time Gilchrist and Gallagher followed.
Hey, nah, that's crazy, you know. That was it. Man said John Terry started following him after the video, you know.
Huh?
Man said John Terry started following him after the video. You know what the mad thing is though, yeah.
That's not even that way.
Nah,
That's
but
not even
they got to sell him now. I'll be real. They got to sell him now.
they got, bro. I'm telling you, this is, bro, and the fact, and you know what's worse? Any way where you guys thought the man at the club could maybe say it's all right, or they can maybe fake get on with
And
him.
bro,
And
did you see the shit little fucking PR statement they put out as well?
Yeah,
Crazy.
fuck all that. Yeah, fuck all. Everyone knew that was coming. Everyone knew
Man
that was
said,
coming.
It's a teachable moment. It is a teachable
Bro,
moment.
man
Man's about
couldn't
to get
even
rushed in the car park.
Man couldn't even sit in front of the camera and say it himself. The fucking punk. And what's killing me now?
Because you know he don't speak English like that. When I saw that statement, he didn't write that.
Yeah,
bro. He didn't write that.
Bro, how about this? Yeah, I'm telling you right now, any chance of him getting at least integrated back into the game with Chelsea after the president said what she said, now everyone's going.
That's the thing. She stood on business 10 toes after all that.
Yeah, after all of it. So now it's like when you go back to international duty, what, they're gonna fucking knight you or some shit? Give you the keys to the city. Because that's what it looks like. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you're good over here. You're good over here, Enzo. You're good over here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the fact that they defended him, yeah, like brazen like that, it doesn't look good, bro. Do you know what I mean? Because then, why is he apologized? You know them ones there, like you might as well not apologize if they're gonna come out and back you like that anyway. That's crazy to me. Like, what sense does that make, bro? Because that means you're not really sorry.
I ain't seen Alvarez as a Alvarez is here front and Alvarez is back, bro, back banging, doing all of that, bro. And remember, bro, Rants, the live is just what we saw.
Yeah, bro, but that's what I'm saying. That's only what we saw, bro.
I always say in it, like, and this is even mad to say, but it gets like this. Even over here, bro, the N-word gets thrown about in white households, bro.
Of course
it gets thrown about. And if man, and no one sit here and tell me I'm lying, because I've heard from the horse's mouth. Bro, you think I'm stupid, blood? I've worked in education for 6 years. You think the little youths ain't come to tell me because I'm the cool teacher? They think they're comfortable enough to tell me that.
Yeah, that's crazy, you know.
You know what I'm saying? The kid don't think that, broski, understand that. So if it gets thrown around in the British household, you think that what we see, what we don't see, that word ain't getting thrown about in in the Argentine.
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
Give me a break. It's crazy. Don't piss me off, bro. Don't piss me off.
All right, 1 second, bro. Man, need to touch on this Rashford thing before we wrap.
Yeah. Go on. Marcus Rashford is banned from driving and fined 1.6k after he was caught speeding at 104 miles per hour on the M60 in his £500,000 Rolls Royce. Wait, Rashford got banned for doing Aston Martin music. Nah. Hey, Rashford. How about this? I'm pretty sure the missus gave him the call. She said, I'm off my Reds. Where are you? It's mad. It is crazy. Rashford getting banned. I wonder how they're gonna flip that one though. I mean, Rashford, bro. They pimped his ride, bro. It's crazy. They pimped his ride. Man's doing Aston Martin music. This is how we do it. I'm a freeway. I shouldn't be laughing. That's fucked up. I'm not laughing. I'm right. Hey, Rash, I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing now. I'm not laughing. Just me and my sorry. I'm not laughing. That's done. I've had my loss. But more time. Rashford's just probably speeding because his gal off her Reds and that. You know, Rashford, when there's too much testosterone, he ain't playing well in it. So you might know how that one gets.
Rashford's moving crazy, bro. This is the Rashford villain.
He's doing Aston Martin music, bro. He's doing Aston Martin music, man. That's what he's doing, bro.
Bro, this is the villain arc that we was waiting for, bro. Man said he got caught speeding 104 miles an hour on the M60 and only £1,600 fine. Is that it?
That's bro.
Oh, but he got a ban though. Oh, he got a ban as well.
How long is his driving, man? Oh, that doesn't say. It don't say how much he was driving for. Yeah, look, the chat's now doing Aston Martin music lyrics. I love it, bro. Everyone, you know, got the vibe check still. You man passed the vibe check still.
Yeah, bro. I was about to say, I was thinking only £1,600. Like for
Hey,
that. I was thinking that's
yeah,
not too bad, but
crazy.
then man seen he got a ban as well. So yeah, that's dead.
That's crazy. I mean, no, at one point is what it is, isn't it? Like, I don't know why he needs to be. As I said, he's probably got his reasons, but boy, Marcus Rash, it is what it is, bro.
Yeah,
I said,
no.
this is how we do it.
But you know what? Rashford villain arc, you know.
Bro,
I
we
can't
saying
lie.
Xerxes gonna give him
Rashford's
the
gonna
venom
mash
suit.
work this season, bro. I have a feeling.
Bro,
I have
you
a
know
feeling.
what it is with Rashford? It's 1 season on, 1 season off. So this season he's got the Black Spider-Man suit, he's got the Venom suit on.
I think Rashford, bro. I want to see Rashford, Xerxes, and Sancho, bro, front three, blood. I want to see that for like 8 games, blood. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see, bro. Because I feel like that the vibes would be immaculate, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? It would be immaculate vibes. I think it would be the perfect balance in it. Because when I was watching Spain, yeah, I was talking about the balance of that Spanish front line. You got more technical Yamal that drifts inside. Do you know what I'm saying? And can link. You know what I mean? And that's the Sancho profile. And then you've got the direct speedster profile of Nico Williams. That's Rashford. And then you've got the striker that drops in and gets the ball. That's Morata. I just think that front three cooks, bro. Do you know what I mean? And obviously Ahmad can do the drifting inside from the right hand side. But bro, like people need to remember that Ahmad, yeah, in like swapping Ahmad and Sancho on the right hand side is unreal, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because you've got 2 players that are both technically secure. Obviously, one's a bit older, has a bit more experience, but you got 2. But you still got 2 good players on that side, bro. I want to see how Anthony fits in, bro, because I haven't seen any links of Anthony getting sold, but bro, I'm not hearing too much talk of Anthony really like getting game time, bro. Like it's looking a bit mad for Anthony, bro. And it looks like he kind of fell out with the manager as well towards the end of the season.
A January loan.
What's that?
Are you smelling a January loan?
Maybe, bro. Bro, like I'm surprised we're not trying to move him on, you know, even if we take a loss, bro.
Would you take off 40 M's? Take 40 M's for him?
Yeah, I'll take 40 million for him. Him and Mason Mount, yeah, they're 2 players that I'd happily cut my losses and accept half for what we paid for them. I'd take a loss on both of them. I really would. Because long term, I don't see how they fit. So I would take a loss on both of them. Like, even if it means, yeah, for me, I'd see it as the greater good.
Right.
I'd see it as
Anthony, and who's the other one? Who's the other one? Anthony who?
Mason Mount and Anthony.
Mount already? You wouldn't give him another year?
Hell no, bro. He didn't deserve 1 year. You know what I'm saying? He didn't deserve a year at Man United, bro. He's not a Man United player. He's a disgrace, bro. Like, I don't know. Out of all the Man United players at the moment, I think he's the player I've got the most disdain.
I rate Mason Mount more than Fernandez a little bit.
But the difference is, yeah, even though I think he's a better footballer, yeah, the difference is, yeah, Bruno's got credit in the bank. Like
he does.
Mason Mount ain't got no credit in the bank with me, so he can get the fuck out, bro. Because the way I see it is, he was never good enough to be at Man United. He's also wearing the number 7 shirt, which is unforgivable. Do you know what I'm saying? And this brother's got the ego of like a David Beckham, bro, and he's closer to a David Batty, blood. So it's one of them ones where everything about it just rubs me up the wrong way, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it irritates me. His existence irritates me, bro. His existence at the club irritates me. Everything about it really irritates me. So I just want him out. Like this is just what it is. So for me, I would absolutely take a loss on Mason Mount. And then, bro, just fuck him off, mate. Just fuck him off. This is just what we need to do. I'll be real. Him, Anthony, because Sancho's staying now, we don't need Anthony to stay. Before, I was like, all right, cool. Anthony and Ahmad, left foot is on the right, cutting in. But now Sancho's staying, and Sancho played on the right for Dortmund and played well there. Like, in the right system, yeah, Sancho can play. Sancho can play on the right. Hold on a minute. What's this tweet? Someone put out an investigative thread of the sports PR company, an organization that Mason Mount hired to manage his PR. Explains a lot, like why a journalist we know loves Mount and also why he's desperate to go to Old Trafford. What? Oh yeah, but we know that he wanted to go to Man United for image reasons, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? He hired David Beckham's old PR people to get him the Man United move and then get the number 7. He's a fraud, bro. Like, the guy's nicking a living. That's why I say we cut our losses on him. We cut our losses on him, bro. This guy's a fraud. He's not a footballer. So, yeah, man, I'm not a fan of Mason Mount or anything about Mason Mount. So even though I think he might be better on the ball than Bruno Fernandes, yeah, like the fact that he's wearing the number 7 is enough for me to get him out of the club. And his wages. I think he's on more wages than Bruno. There's nothing about him.
I don't know about his package, but I know his package is a bit brazy though.
He's on 250k, bro. I believe. And Bruno's on 240.
Say it ain't so. That can't be base.
Bruno's on 240. I believe he's on 250. I believe Chelsea didn't want to offer him more than 200. That's why he left.
Crazy that.
So yeah, now fuck all that, man. Like, nah, there's nothing about Mason Mount that I'm trying to keep at Manchester United, bro. Honestly, like I would cut my losses on him. That's what I would do. So yeah, he can do one, bro. I'll be honest. But yo, have we hit 10k on your channel?
We are on. Let me go on the live thing,
guys. Make sure you subscribe.
We're on 9,993, so it's 7 away.
No way. Them man are 7 away from 10,000. Let's get him to 10k right now, people.
That's crazy, yeah. And Saeed just redirected to man as well from his stream, so big up Saeed as well. I've just seen his message as well.
That's what I mean. Let's get him to 10k, and then I'm gonna redirect over to his stream, bro. And then you man are gonna raid with 10k in the chat, bro. Because yeah. Man, this is what we do. That's what we do over here, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? We have to make sure everyone in the network is eating, fam. You know, like that. So
appreciate.
Big up everyone.
Today, bro. I've been laughing, bro. The chat's done their thing today, man. They do their thing every time, bro.
Yeah, the vibe in this chat is always immaculate, bro. That's one thing about the network, man. We built a solid chat. Do you know what I mean? We're over 50% with the likes as well. So big up, everyone. And you should have hit 10k now, bro.
I'm on the live count, 97, 98, 99. Yeah, 10 bags still. 10 bags. Crazy. Yeah, mad. Yeah. Mad. 10k.
Easy money. Easy money, bro.
Bro, yeah, it's crazy.
No, I'm saying, bro. Good work, my bro.
Bro, yeah, I don't even know. Yeah, I don't even know what to say, fam. That's, bro, speechless. You know the ones you don't even know what to say?
That's it, bro. And the first 10,000 is always the hardest, bro.
100%. I feel like, yeah, bro. I don't even, bro. I'll speak about on the solo thing. I've got the solo stream next in it, so I'll.
Yeah, we're there, bro. You know what I'm saying? Man's gonna be in the chat, man. Big up everyone inside, in the community that just continues to support. I'm like, I'm on 98.5 pretty much now.
Yeah, 100k is on the way, bro.
Yeah, we'll hit 100k before the end of next month.
Even before the season starts, easy. I'll say a couple of weeks. I'm saying a couple of weeks.
Yeah, we're averaging about 2,000 a month. Yeah. So we're gonna hit that 100,000 very soon. Do you know what I mean? But like, bro, it's just always good to see everyone in the network just growing, bro. This is what it's about. Do you know what I'm saying? So nah, man, it's always nice to see, man. So big up everyone inside. We're gonna raid Monts' stream now. Do you know what I mean? You lot make sure you spam the chat with 10k. You get me? And yeah, man, I will see you guys in the chat as well. Big up.
Man. And bless up everyone, man. Listen, I appreciate the Rants community and obviously Rants himself, man. Couldn't have been possible. You know, there's a big part you guys had to play in that. So, you know, and I appreciate that. And obviously I'll speak more on my stream. You'll get the detail, you know what I'm saying? So big up, man. 10k. Let's go, man. Big up.
Nah,